It's time for the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Now, the battle for the Arc of Victory. The Logan Rangers and the Central Red Raiders. The High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. By Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16, West Salem, and at George and Gillette Street on La Crosse's north side. By SSE Music, the music place on the north end of George Street. The last three letters in La Crosse are SSE. Luke's Auto Repair on Mason Street in Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. The University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. Surround yourself with distinction. Surround yourself with UWL. Tri-State Business Machines, your number one choice for office equipment in Onalaska. By Castle Realty, whether you're buying or selling, see Castle Realty. The Arterial Bar and Grill, a tradition in La Crosse. Why not make it yours? Now let's go down to the field and KQEG's Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson. It's time for the KQ1. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to UWL. And tonight, the big rivalry, the battle for the Arc of Victory, a tradition that's been going on for over 90 years. Tonight, the Central Red Raiders and the Logan Rangers will battle to see who wins the Arc of Victory. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson tonight. Terry, looking at some of the stats of these two teams, these are two really different teams. They carry the ball very differently, don't you think?
Boy, I guess so. Basically, a lot of one-dimensional play by the Logan Rangers, and their identity, like it has been for many, many years under 8-year head coach Casey Noble, is indeed the run. I looked some statistics up, so I want to talk analytics, which is not my strength, but a lot of people watching like it. Yeah. So Logan scored 15 touchdowns this season, all of them on the ground. Right. Think about that. What? You are kidding me. They're averaging 65 yards per game on the pass and 234 yards the run. So the people watching are like, oh, my gosh, can they really even throw the ball? Well, that will be a test for Calvin Maven, who this is his third game now as the quarterback. And then you look at the Central Red Raiders, 19 touchdowns. 19 touchdowns on the season. Right. 10 of them in the air and 9 of them on the ground. That's what you call balance.
Somewhat. But Davis has passed for 265 yards per game, and they're averaging, about 90 yards per game rushing?
Well, actually, Davis, 796 total yards passing and 274 on the ground. But you're right. They have so many people that are multi-dimensional, catching the ball, running the ball. And I'm kind of getting ahead of myself on the keys. But, you talk about analytics, okay? Can we just go to that in a minute?
Go ahead.
93 years this matchup has begun. By the way, I wasn't there for the first one in 1925.
Okay, I believe you.
But I looked at something today which I found was interesting. In 1919, La Crosse was just one school in 1919. And La Crosse was the mythical, because at that time they didn't have state champs, the mythical state champ in 1919.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do a little more research on that. But the Rangers, 14 years, Rick Wilson, since the Central Raiders have won consecutive games over the Logan Rangers. And you look at the Rangers, they have won 8 MVC championships, and Central has won 9. So tough loss for the Rangers last year. I know they're still thinking about it, even though it's 12 months ago when they got beat. They were ahead 18-6 at halftime, Rick, and they got beat 24-18. Didn't even score in the second half. Johnny Davis, who, again, is questionable. We'll see when the game unveils here, whether he starts or Trevin Van Egtern. But Central 69 yards rushing, 180 yards passing last year. And I think this year, again, the passing game is certainly the identifiable strength of the
Johnny Davis
Central
is passing for 265 yards a game. That's pretty incredible. That's a lot of passing yardage. Now, he's only played, 3 games, right?
He was hurt last week.
Right.
And he was on the sideline working out a little bit this week.
He has a 147.1 rating.
Yeah.
I think that's higher than I think anybody else in the MVC. Now, I haven't checked everybody, but it certainly is higher than Calvin Maven's rating.
Well, Calvin Maven, his strength is not passing the ball. We talked about that. But he can, in going into this game, statistically, he has 115 yards passing, rushing for 77 yards. So in his 2 starts, Sparta and Alaska. So certainly when you look at the high-profile showcase players, people that can do a lot in the open field with special plays, that's where you have an advantage with the hometown game, again, Logan at Central, of course.
Now, what about, is it Damon or Damon Butler?
Damon.
Damon Butler?
I like him as a player. He's getting better all the time, and he's a two-way performer. He's an inside linebacker with 13 tackles, and Damon Butler, all-conference last year, 68 carries and 409 yards, 6 TDs. And he's getting better when I say that, 328 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games. The win over Sparta, a last-second win, and the loss last week to the Hilltoppers.
124 yards per game, pretty darn good. You know,
Yeah.
he's got to be the main ball carrier for the Logan Rangers.
He is, and he's not a big kid, but we'll see Max Harsey carrying the ball. We'll see James Nagel. We'll see Malik Brown, and we'll see Dallas Kapanke.
Okay, and even Calvin Maven carries some, huh?
He does.
Yeah.
You know, he's the threat because they run the veer, and so the quarterback needs to run in that offense.
And, of course, Davis will run the ball also. He's averaging almost 100 yards a game rushing on his own. So there's a lot. When you talk about one-dimensional, that whole Central team revolves around Davis when he is in as quarterback.
It is, but Trevin Van Egter in a great game last week
Yes, he
we
did.
covered.
Yep.
Passed for 2 touchdowns, ran for 2 touchdowns. People were like, oh, my gosh, how can he fill the footsteps of Johnny Davis? He did an excellent job.
He really did. Stepped in and did it. The Central Red Raiders, 3-1 overall. Logan, 2-2. Both teams tied at 1-1 in the conference. So somebody is going to come out ahead tonight. We're going to take a break, folks, as they get the Star Spangled Banner in, and we'll be back for the kickoff in just a little bit. Stick around, everybody. It's the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week, the battle for the Ark of.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity Heating and Cooling System.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
Big Boar Barbecue is up and running on the north side of La Crosse. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Yes, the food truck is open at George and Gillette Street to make it easier for you north siders to find out why La Crosse County has voted us 4 years in a row as the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem, and now open at George and Gillette Street. A delicious mouthful.
There's no place like La Crosse, Wisconsin, with the river and the bluffs.
Academic success, athletic success. All of our programs are doing really well right now.
Coming out here and playing my first conference game, I had a bunch of goosebumps, I had chills, I was excited, I was nervous. You know, I felt every emotion that, you know, you can feel.
College, when you think of what that experience is and the growth as a person and as a student and as an athlete, there's no place like UW La Crosse.
Are you looking for a new home? The Castle Realty Coming Soon program allows our buyers to view properties before they hit the market. Thinking about selling? Check out Castle's Buyers Waiting program. We might already have a buyer for your home. Castle Realty is matching buyers and sellers early in the process, saving everybody time and money. Castle Realty is committed to providing an excellent real estate experience. Call Castle Realty and experience the commitment.
Welcome back, everybody. A beautiful shot of the bluffs there, looking Granddad Bluff overlooking UWL. It's one of the things that we've got going for us here, Terry, is this beautiful atmosphere, this beautiful field that we have, and Just a great place to have a football game or any other thing.
Yeah, and we'll be back here in just a few hours. Now, how many times
Tomorrow.
have you seen what we are just witnessing at the midfield?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Where the teams shake hands and get together before the game. I mean, I'm going to have to do some research on that.
That's a great idea.
That's interesting, isn't it? I really like that idea, and I don't know where it comes from, but nevertheless, keys to the game.
Yes, keys to the game.
I think it revolves around a couple things, and that's defensive coordinators. You are in the spotlight dance, as Dick Clark used to say. Remember the old bandstand days?
Sure do.
So I think the defensive coordinator for the Rangers, Brock Harney, has his work cut out for him, but he's up to the task. I think he does a great job. So that will be a key. How is he going to stop the skilled players with the Central Red Raiders? The defensive coordinator, Ryan Bott, for Central in his second year. Logan needs to control the ball. They can't give up big plays. No, that's not too cerebral. Everybody knows that. And they need to develop a passing game to complement the run. For Central, using their skilled people correctly and keying the players. We talked about DeMond Butler. He's a key. Offensive line play is a big key, and limiting turnovers. Now, we've seen Central several years now. And would you agree that the last couple years they have shot themselves in their foot more than they should have?
Yes.
Lots of penalties, a lot of turnovers, and they're trying to correct that. And I think the special teams will be a key for and Central certainly with the advantage in that category. So I'm looking forward to it. I have a couple grandsons that are younger, but they're on the sidelines for the Logan Rangers. So let's hope this is a great game, because it has been for 93 years.
Back to you for the Rangers, Jericho Parcher and DeMond Butler. That is DeMond Butler in the center there.
And Trevin Van Egtern kicking off. You know, Central won the toss, but like so many teams do, it's kind of in vogue now. UWL does it all the time, Rick. They decline, kick, and then they get the ball in the second half.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did. And it's going to go to, I believe that's DeMond Butler.
Ooh, a party at the ball right away.
At the ball, yeah.
Yeah, with like 9 out of the 11 Rangers, or check that, 9 out of the 11 Red Raiders. Well, in Calvin Maven in the spotlight, as we talked about, 115 yards passing, and let's see what the game plan is as the Rangers have the ball first.
1st and 10, the ball on their own 30-yard line. Here come the Rangers. And right away, Maven will work out of the gun, single back, kind of a pistol, actually, formation there. One receiver out to the right side. Here comes the snap. Nope.
Oh,
we got a flag.
No, come on.
Too much time already? Or?
Come on, somebody's lining up in the neutral zone away. Come on.
Okay.
Pre-snap penalties. Come on. That should not happen at any level. Gavrilos, the center. Hart Larson as a captain, the right guard. Alex Magnuson, the left guard, and the tackles, Trisoni and Justin Sather. Austin Sather, check that. We'll talk about him in a minute.
So without a single play yet, the Logan Rangers get 5 yards. Same formation. There's the snap to Maven. He's going to fake it, and he'll roll out to the right side, and he's got himself a receiver. Oh, but he dropped the ball. Dropped the ball as he threw that to Malik Brown.
Yeah.
Brown couldn't hang on to it.
And he threw the ball well, Rick, too. And
on the run, no less.
It should have been caught, and good defense by number 8, David Hayden, who leads the Red Raiders in interceptions with 3, and he was on 7 River Sports. By the way, after this play, there's another key kind of component to this matchup that I will share with you.
2nd down and 5 now for the Rangers. There's the snap. This time they'll hand it off, and the Central Red Raiders are right there and take him down very quickly.
Darius Driver, Rick, was the first guy there. All right, the two players, Robert Snodgrass, Floyd Thomas, 2 players not dressed for this game, 2 starters. That could be an absolute factor in this game. That's the wild card, along with I'm anxious to see when Central gets the ball who the quarterback is.
3rd down and 5. Here we go. Big 3rd down for the Rangers getting underway here. There's the snap. They'll go to Butler, and he'll run right into the opposition almost immediately pick up a yard. Damon Butler, the ball carrier, so it'll bring up 4th down, and the Rangers will have to kick.
I don't think this is a Darius Driver again, 6'4" junior making the hit. The Red Rangers thinking we're going to go for this.
That looks like they might, yeah.
Taking a page out of Mike Schmidt's playbook when he went for it on his own 18-yard line last year, and you and I were like, really? Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Calvin
last
Maven
week in
coming out
Illinois.
here. He's still in the quarterback spot, so it'll be 4th down and short. See if they can pick up that 1.5 yards. And they'll go to Butler. He'll pound his way through. He gets it. He's got the first down.
Nice job getting a first down. In good field position right there. Nice block by number 54, Caleb Tresoni, the 5'9" junior.
Opens the door for him.
Again, Tresoni, Magnuson, Gavrilos, the junior, Hart Larson, and Sather starting for Robert Snodgrass. At right tackle.
Logan this time will put 2 receivers out to the left side. They send a man in motion, and they'll go to Butler again. Butler going up the right side, gets himself about 7 yards.
Yeah, fake the jet sweep. Got a good block on the edge by number 10. That would be Ethan Coleman, the tight end. By the way, Coleman, Butler, Harsey, Nagel, Malik Brown, Jericho Parcher, all and Dallas Kapanke all in the perimeter for the Rangers.
2nd down and 5 now for the Logan Rangers. I'll make it 4. I formation this time. Brown up underneath center, and he'll go right to his back. And this time a gain of maybe 3.
Well, ball control. Casey Noble, the 8-year head coach, said, Terry, we have to have ball control like you're seeing on this possession, because you give the ball to the Red Raiders, they can do anything in a New York minute.
Dallas Kapanke, the ball carrier that time, the 5'9" senior, 165 pounds.
Yeah, I like him, number 36. Good player, good kid, wrestler, baseball player.
3rd down and 1 for the Rangers. This time out of the gun. Single receiver, right side. They'll go to the back again. He gets hit in the backfield, and they will stop him.
Oh, my gosh, great penetration that time. Number 25 just blew in there. That's Darius Driver again.
4th down and 1 for the Rangers. Again, they have to make a decision. I'm assuming they'll go for it again.
I'm sure they will. Caden Hansen, Ben Goodwin, Tristan Johnson in that front group of big players, along with Connor Iverson for the Red Raiders. Linebackers, Jake Service leading the team in tackling. Andrew Tepp, number 12, and we'll introduce the rest after this play.
4th and 1. And they push it through. The quarterback will just hang on to it. Maven just tries to push it in, and it looks like he got it, Terry.
Well, the way the side judge came in and spotted it, he did get it.
Okay.
Anyway, Service, all-conference 27 tackles. A.C. Riley, a linebacker. We've talked a lot about him. DeAndre Davis, Andrew Tepp, Darius Driver, some talented people. And then on the backside, Quentin Tresoni, David Hayden, Zach Fellons. By the way, when we worked last week, remember Zach Fellons was out?
Yes.
And he's one of their key components to their defensive backfield play, along with Max Pop, who's got 1 interception.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Rangers. They'll send a man in motion. They hand it off to Butler again. That time he's going nowhere. Central was right there at the line of scrimmage. They actually caught him before the chains, so
they sure did.
Going to work from behind the chains now.
Yeah, good fill by number 36, Dawson Fredrickson.
2nd down and 11 for the Rangers. 7:56 left in the first quarter. No score here at UWL. Battle for the Arc underway. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson bringing you tonight's broadcast.
2 great coaches, both in their 8th season. Got hired about the same time. Tony Service for the Red Raiders, Casey Noble for the Rangers.
I formation. There's the snap. This time they throw it out to the flat. That's Brown. Malik Brown, ball carrier, gets it out to, they'll give him, what, about 7 yards maybe? 6 yards?
Logan likes that play. The 6'1", 185-pound senior with 6 catches, 191 yards. The slot back, Malik Brown, like to isolate him on the edge.
3rd down and 5, it looks like.
Casey Noble also one of the offensive coordinators.
Ball in Raider territory on the 43-yard line. Now this time they're going to go to a spread offense. They'll put 3 to the right, 1 to the left.
Ryan Schreiner, by the way.
Somebody's running off the field there.
Yeah, Ryan Schreiner, by the way, is that calls the plays for the Rangers. Got a change here. Number 71, Mason Parkhurst.
For some reason, Gavrilos came out. And in his place comes Parkhurst, Mason Parkhurst, I believe. There's the snap now. Maven rolls out. He's got his man.
Nice pass. Good route.
Very nice.
A hitch route right to
Malik Brown.
To Malik Brown. Second catch in a row for that senior. Well, seniors in a game like this, all the marbles they have to come through.
Absolutely.
This is a impressive drive here in the first quarter for the Rangers.
1st and 10. No score yet here tonight. But once again, up under center this time. They'll hand it off to the back, and he'll charge right up the middle.
Well, nice blocking.
That's Kapanke on the carry that time.
Point of attack. Rangers really, at least early on, Rick, they are controlling the line of scrimmage. Austin Sather with a nice block.
2nd down and 6 now for the Rangers.
Approaching the red zone.
Maven comes up under center. They send Brown in motion. There's the snap and the handoff to Butler. Butler's got running room, but what a great move on the part of Central's Zach Fellens as he came up and made that shoestring tackle there.
Boy, did he ever. Got a little help from number 28, A.C. Riley, but the principal tackler was Fellens.
He kind of saved the day there. It looked to me like Butler had running room.
The hole opened, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. 3rd down and 2 for the Rangers.
Magnuson and Trussoni, a nice job on that left side.
Ball on the 22-yard line. That's Maven under center. Pitch it out this time to Butler. Butler will come around the right side, and he'll get stopped, but I think he's going to get the first down. Yeah, I bet he does by about 6 inches.
He did, but stretched really well. Tackled by number 22, Zach Fellens, again coming up. Looks like they're going to
measure it, yeah.
But I think he...
Line judges are looking at it, trying to decide whether or not it's a first down. They're going to bring out the sticks, you bet. So one of our, I just should say that one of our sponsors today is Schumacher Kish Funeral Homes, Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services. They've been serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years now. Traditional services or prearranged funeral plans. It's comforting to know they'll be there when you need them. Schumacher Kish, they're in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska.
Did get it, huh?
Yep.
Want to send our thoughts to the Fred Rohr family. Passed away recently. His grandsons and his sons, all good athletes at Logan. And then Bill Grody, who was an outstanding athlete at UWL here, passed away recently. So those families are in our thoughts.
1st and 10 now for the Rangers. They'll put the ball on about the 19-yard line, just shy of the 19. But they're inside the red zone now. So this time, Maven out of the gun. Send Butler in motion. There's a pass into the corner. They're looking for a receiver. Oh, nice play by Central's Quinton Trussoni. I thought he was going to pick it off there for a moment, but
yeah, it was a
little
bit
defended.
A little bit underthrown, but it was kind of one of those 50-50 balls where the offense has a chance. And a 50-50 ball, by the way, with Jordan Davis at his size, he's going to go get it.
That was Jericho Parcher, the intended receiver, back in that corner.
Yeah, Jericho Parcher just running a go route, the 5'10 senior. 4 catches, 66 yards on the year.
2nd down and 10 now for the Rangers. There's Butler once again. Works his way up the right side a little bit, picks up about 5 yards, maybe 4.5.
Good block that time by number 63, Alex Gavrilos. Alex Pop coming up from his cornerback spot to make the hit, the 5'10 junior.
3rd down and 6. Logan taking a long time on this drive. They've used up almost 8 minutes on the clock.
Just exactly what their game plan
third down
is all about.
Maven out of the gun, takes the snap. He's going to keep it this time, and he gets hit right before the line of scrimmage. He might have fallen over at the line, but
I think he cut in a little too quick, and he's got the ability to get to the outside with his speed on the edge. Zach Fellins again came up quickly. You can see the before we talk about this fourth down, you can see how quickly the defensive backs are coming up for Central, which tells you that they're not really totally respecting the passing game. Well,
we're going to try for a field goal here, it looks like. Devin Moran, the holder. It's down, it's up, and it is good.
Oh, and, of course, Tyler Harris won the game against Sparta on that kick, and he's 12 for 12 for PATs and hit a 49-yarder 2 weeks ago. Guy like him on your team, you can score at any time.
Boy, that's for sure. Nicely done. So the Rangers put up the first points here, and while they're getting set to kick off here, we'll take a little break. We'll be back with more right after this on KQEG TV. Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill. See the new look and fun atmosphere. This is the place where people come for a delicious meal and to reconnect with friends. Friday night, try their fish. Saturday night, slow roasted prime rib. Wednesdays, get a basket of wings for just $2. Choose from 13 different sauces. Appetizers like nachos or quesadillas, onion rings, or cheese curds. Breakfast on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 2 p.m. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition for over 75 years. Why not make it yours? Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill. See the new look and fun atmosphere. Here's Luke Koresh for Luke's Auto Repair in Onalaska.
What sets us apart from all the other repair shops is the way we take care of customers and keep their cars safe on the road.
Luke's Auto Repair, a full-service repair shop, complete with a diesel mechanic with over 25 years experience. And Luke's is fast becoming one of the area's largest tire dealers. Tires by Cooper, BF Goodrich, Michelin, Firestone, General, even Goodyear. Trust Luke's to take care of your car.
There's a lot of places people can take their car and spend their money, so you want to make sure you treat them well so they keep coming back.
Luke's Auto Repair on Mason Street in Onalaska. And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. Logan kicking off now after they've got a field goal there. 3-0 our score, and that goes right into the end zone. So the Eagles, or the Raiders will take a touchback there.
Kind of like last year when Ryan Byrne kicked off for West Salem, actually, all through his career. Nobody could return the ball because you kick them all in the end zone. That's kind of always like it's a good way to take away the special teams, the kickoff.
We saw that all the time, didn't we?
We sure did.
So who's at quarterback?
Oh, just who I thought
Looks
it
like
would
number
be.
2, Johnny Davis, is out there, huh?
And I think they were a little bit cautious in leaking it to us, but I figured he'd be the quarterback, and he is.
Peter Fleming in the backfield with Johnny out of the gun, along with Stephen Cross, and we've already got a flag.
What is that? Now we got a holding. We got a holding on the edge on the first play. It looks like Malik Brown on a hole. Like, come on.
No,
maybe not.
No, it's against Central.
What's the call?
I think somebody lined up in the end zone, in the neutral zone.
But 2 pre-snap penalties, one on each team before the first play.
Well, they're trying to even things out. Johnny Davis with the snap. Here we go. Right across the middle. He's got his man, and that's Jordan Davis, of course.
Yeah, right in a little hook zone area, a hitch route. Jordan Davis, 16 catches, 308 yards, 3 TDs right away.
2nd down and 3 for the Central Red Raiders. 3:42 left in the first quarter here. Coming up at halftime, folks, it's the SSE Music Halftime Show. Not only will the Central Red Raider Band be performing, but we'll have a little interview and some talk a little bit about the music program at Central. Davis, lots of time. Look at that, wide open. Stephen Cross, he's gone down to the 30. He avoids the last man. Could he make it to the end zone? And he does. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Oh, just really right away. Ethan Hannawall just kind of left him in his shoes, out of his shoes, and right down the sideline. Stephen Cross with his speed. Here, hey, if we ran that back again, Well, how many seconds did he have in the? How
I would
comfortable was
say
he?
He had to be back there at 10 seconds.
Yeah,
almost,
8 seconds, and how comfortable is that? You
And
cannot
then
allow
Stephen
that.
Cross, he finds him wide open, nobody around him. He was somebody missed it there.
Yeah.
Little swinging gate thing here for the extra point. Are we going to do that?
Yeah, they do that all the time, and there's some options off of it, but Logan certainly has brought their defense over, and just in case they do run the swinging gate option.
And there it is. And right into the end zone.
Oh,
2
boy.
points.
Oh, boy.
He just waltzes into the end zone, nobody around him.
Yeah. All through my career, we would do that and score, and defenses have to be aware of that option.
A.C. Riley walks it into the end zone, picks up 2 points, and we've got 8-3. Central scoring in less than a minute, and Logan took 8 minutes off that clock when they.
Are you surprised at that electric offense for Central? No.
Amazing.
Two contrasting styles, both of them
Exactly,
solid.
Yeah, both solid.
You-
but we talked about that in the pregame. Two different styles.
Well, two different, but using your personnel. I mean, Central's personnel geared for the open kind of concept, spread and use the field. Logan more, up and down, north south physicality.
Well, we'll see what they can do now. Butler again will be deep for the Logan Rangers, along with Jericho Parcher off on the right side. All right, so
Lester Simpson, I think he is the offense or the special teams coordinator for the Red Raiders.
Van Egtern kicks it off. That's going to be a tumbler, but Butler will get it. He drops it. He's trying to pick it up. He gets it at about the 13. He'll see if he can. No, he's not going to get too far with it. He looked like he slipped and went down about the 16-yard line.
Boy, and a speedster down the field right away. Austin Beitlich, the 6'3 sophomore, showed his speed in the open field. Gets his opportunity in the special teams and takes advantage of it.
So the Rangers will start out now on their own 16-yard line, 1st and 10. And Calvin Maven coming into the huddle there.
Stay with what brought you to the red zone in the first possession.
Right. Butler will be the back. Set up in a pistol. They've got two receivers out to the right, left side, one to the right. Fakes the handoff. Now Maven rolling out. Finds his man, and they'll pick up about 4 or 5 yards on that one to Dallas Kapanke.
Yeah, I don't know if Darius Driver was right closing in on Calvin Maven. I was hoping he'd get rid of him before he got blindsided.
2:46 now. Clock ticking away here. We're in the first quarter. Our score 8-3. Central in the lead. 2nd down and about 7, it looks like. Call it 6.
Calvin Maven, an outstanding basketball player too, and a outstanding track athlete. Didn't think he was going to be the quarterback, and after game 2, here he is.
2nd down. Butler goes in motion, and we've got
confusion.
Timeout.
We got confusion.
Confusion.
So the Rangers say, let's unconfuse. Is that a word?
Unconfused. That's a word. Hey, we did want to mention that they've got a big event coming up Saturday, September 22nd at the Omni Center. This is a big fundraiser for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. They do a one-time fundraiser a year and raise a bunch of money. They call it the Freddy Fest. It'll be held up at the Omni Center. That's coming up the 22nd. There's going to be food. There's going to be dancing. The Caminos are going to play. It's going to be a lot of fun. And as I said, this is a big fundraiser for the Hilltoppers. So we just want everybody to know, and maybe you can stop by there on the 22nd at the Omni Center, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Stop in anytime. Tickets are available at Onalaska High School and at the Onalaska High School Activities Office.
Speaking of big events, tomorrow morning, the annual Alzheimer's Walk. I'll be a part of that, starting right over there to the north at, what's that park over there? What is that park right there?
The Alzheimer's Walk? You can't remember the name of the Myrick Park, maybe?
That's exact. That was
That's
a joke.
ironic.
That's
ironic.
That was a joke. That's why I said it.
Okay, all right.
Okay, anyway,
sure.
I'm part of that. And then in the evening,
You should be.
it's in the evening, it's Glow in the Deacon I'll be involved in that.
All right.
2 events tomorrow, plus a game with you.
Second down and about 6, I think they're calling it. And this time, Maven carries it himself, and he gets the first down, brings it out to the 30.
Maven's dangerous. He can run in space, too. Get him out there, tackled by Darius Driver again. You probably thought I was serious when I didn't know the name of the park.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that, no.
Yeah, I'm involved in the Alzheimer's state board, so I'm going to be there in the morning for the walk at 9 a.m. and then hustle and get prepared and meet you over here for the big game.
Big opening day.
Yes.
Opening day for the Eagles. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. There's Brown in motion, and they hand it off to him on a jet sweep. He gets by a defender, but he doesn't get far. He's taken down at the 30-yard line.
Dallas Kapanke, a good block to lead him, but it closed awful quick.
And you
Felons
saw who
again.
got him, right? Felons, yeah, Zach Felons. So you're right. He's a big factor in the defense for this team, isn't he?
Is he ever?
So we didn't get to see him play last time we did a Central game.
We didn't, but we saw him play at Eau Claire.
Yes.
And
was it the Holman game he missed?
He missed the Aquinas game.
The Aquinas game, okay. Second down and 10 for the Rangers now. Butler in motion. Maven's going to keep it again. He'll try to run up the left side, and he does. He'll pick up about 9 yards. He's going to bring up third and short.
Gets behind Gavrilos, Magnuson, and Caleb Trisoni, and does a nice job. 3 seniors in that starting offensive line, 2 juniors, Gavrilos and Trisoni. They're doing a nice job against a pretty tough Central Red Raider defensive line.
I guess.
Hanson, Goodwin, Tristan Johnson, and some experienced quarterback or linebackers. I mean,
all right, third and short now for the Rangers. Maven up under center. He'll just keep it, push it through. He gets it, first down. Pick up about 3 yards on the play, so they'll move the ball up to the 43-yard line, and it'll be first and 10 for Logan.
Yeah, again, some nice blocking too, Alex Gavrilos.
Central with a good season going so far, 3-1 overall. They only and they beat Aquinas and then lost to Holman.
Yeah, in a game we covered here.
Yeah. Holman's looking tough this year, though. They really are.
Yeah, with their third-string quarterback.
Interesting way to line up Butler in the backfield there.
There's, again, confusion.
Kind of Butler, confusion. Butler kind of backs up about 5 yards and goes off. I don't know if you call that a wing or what that is, but
I don't know, but I think, you know what the issue was there? It appeared like Calvin Maven had, he's got his hands here, like what, whether or not to call we'll let the clock run out.
And we did. Oh, the clock ran out.
Well, I think basically it was a penalty. I think there's a couple seconds left. That's what it is.
Yeah, delay of game.
Delay of game because it looked like Calvin was unsure whether to let the clock run out or snap it. But
so will they put time back on the clock then, or are they going to take the quarter? Kind of looks like they're backing it up.
No, there should be at least a second left.
Yeah, they're putting a second back on the clock. You're right.
So clock management, Rick.
Yeah.
That broke down.
Did.
In that particular play.
So, first and 15 now for Logan with just enough time on the clock for one play. And this time Maven will work out of the gun. Butler in the backfield there. They'll go to Butler. No, they fake to Butler. There's the pass to Jericho Parcher. And he'll pick up about 8 yards on the play. Actually, he's going to pick up about 13 yards. Not enough for a first down, but
good play call too, Quentin Tassoni. Yeah, everybody thought he was going to go run at the ball, and he fakes that handoff and froze the linebackers. Got a good big play.
At the end of the first quarter, our score 8-3. Central's in the lead. We'll be back after this.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson back here at UWL. Second quarter about to get underway. Central over Logan right now, 8-3. That first quarter, Logan with an 8-minute drive ends it up in a field goal. And then Central gets the ball and drives about 80 yards in less than a minute for a touchdown and gets a extra point put up there, puts up 2 points. We're helping a player off the field right now. That is Malachi Potts, number 55.
Defensive lineman for the Red Raiders. Hopefully he's okay.
They're going to sit him down on the bench. Take a look at him. So, it's going to be second down for the Rangers. When we get back underway here, second and about 2, it looks like. A nice catch moments ago by Jericho Parcher. Picked up about 13 yards.
Yeah, 6th catch of the season for the senior.
So Maven now out of the gun right away with Butler in the backfield. Takes the snap, goes to Butler. Butler trying to go up the center, not getting too far. Does he get the first down? Yes, he does, and that's all they really needed.
Yeah, he desperately tried to get that first down. Tackle by Jacob Service, his first tackle of this game. But the holes close quickly, but the Rangers are able to get the necessary yards to keep moving the ball.
Single back this time, one receiver out to the right side. He goes in motion. That's Parcher in motion, a jet sweep. And he gets by that first defender there.
Yeah, Parcher on that jet sweep and just ran right out of Max Pop's tackle. And Max is usually a sure tackler. Sure, he's not too happy with himself on that. Good first down yardage, 4 yards for the Rangers.
Second down, they're calling it 7. 2nd and 7, it looks like. Second quarter just getting underway here. Our score 8-3, Central over Logan. And now Maven out of the gun, takes the snap, and he's going to keep it this time. He's looking to pass. Oh, bounces it right off of Dallas Kapanke's chest.
Yeah, Dallas was wide open too. You know, see the Rangers are a short yardage West Coast, a short passing game. I mean, West Coast offense, knowing that that's their strength, going to their short yardage receivers, Kapanke and Malik Brown, Parcher.
Third down and 7. Pretty good turnout tonight, Terry. Look at that crowd down there. We've got a lot of folks down here.
I figured it. Beautiful night for a game. No Brewer game on TV. I don't think.
Takes the snap, fading back. He's going to the right side. Finds it. Got a wide open receiver. That's Brown. And he'll pick up about 13 yards on that play, maybe even 15.
Soft coverage in the back end for the Red Raiders. And number 8, David Hayden, usually closes a lot quicker than that, but a big first down.
Big play for the Rangers, that's for sure. 1st and 10. Ball now down on the 32-yard line of the Raiders. And here come the Rangers again. Got one receiver way out to the left side. Single back. They go right to the... Oh, did he fumble?
He did. I think
Central saying they got it.
I think they do.
Central comes up with the ball.
Andrew Teff, first turnover of the game The Rangers marching, too, impressively.
Yeah, they were
give
moving
the ball up.
Good.
Andrew Teff just talked to his grandfather on the way up here. Again, the 6'1 junior, 27 tackles, and gets a key turnover.
I'm not sure who the ball carrier was on that. Was that Kapanke?
Looked like it, but not 100% sure. But let's get a chance, if we can, here to introduce the Logan defense. We haven't done that, so try to do that in this possession.
1st and 10 for the Raiders now.
Only the second time the Red Raiders have had the ball right.
Johnny Davis fading back, looking for he lets one go downfield, and no. Jordan Davis, the intended, surrounded by, wow, there's 4 Logan players down there. But I think he just put that up and said, Jordan, see if you can bring it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the best pass, but, if it works in a jump ball 50-50, Jordan Davis is usually going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Harper Jankowski, he's played awful well as a junior, 17 tackles. Parkhurst and Haith, the front line for the Rangers. Again, Haith replacing Snodgrass.
2nd and 10. This time they'll go to the back. That's Stephen Cross. He's not going to get too far. Picks up maybe 3 yards on the play.
Tried to get to the outside, Rick, but a good tackle by Ben Fowler, who's playing awful well as a senior. We're going to talk about Harsey and Butler and David Krause and Dallas Kapanke as part of that defensive unit for the Rangers, along with Malik Brown, Ethan Hanwell, Ben Fowler, Devin Moran on the back end.
3rd down and 8 for the Central Red Raiders.
Again, 2 key components to that defense not playing, Robert Snodgrass and Floyd Thomas. Haith in, and
well, looks like the Rangers are coming. They're bringing the house. Quickly gets rid of the ball to Cross, and he's going to get the 1st down and pick up a couple more yards.
I think we got an illegal block that time too, I believe.
You see a flag? Yep.
I think the illegal block was on Trevin Van Egtern.
Uh-oh.
Believe that's what we see on the other sideline. So I think that will be called back.
Yeah.
Yes. Set up nicely though on that bubble screen to the short side.
It's like
but
holding. It looks like holding.
Yeah. That's what I said, an illegal block on the edge.
Ah, okay. Wow. It's going to make it 3rd and long now for the Raiders. So they're going to put out 5 receivers this time. This is not unusual for them. They do this quite a bit, really spread the defense out.
Yeah, 4 by 1, and
yep.
See if the Rangers bring the house on a stunt.
Davis trying to get some time. He's going to have to scramble. He'll run with it, pick up some yards. He gets the 1st down, it looks like, and then goes down at about the 45-yard line. You notice how he was carrying that ball with one hand?
He's a threat, I'll tell you.
He is.
Number 74, Harper Jankowski, chasing him, not able to catch him, but that was the reason Davis ran for his life. He is such a you got to have a spy on him. He is so dangerous. If he doesn't throw the ball, he can run at any time. He's got 6 touchdowns just using his legs.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Raiders now.
Again, 4 by 1.
Davis throws it out in the flat quickly to Jamar Davis. Picks up the ball, gets it down to about the 40-yard line into Logan territory.
Jamar Davis, just a speedster on the track team. 25 catches, 381 yards, 3 TDs. Dangerous in the open field.
Makes it 1st and 10 again for the Raiders. Ball on the 39-yard line of the Logan Rangers. 8-3 our score. Central in the lead and 9:19 left in the first half. Coming up at halftime once again, we'll see a little bit of the Raider band, and we also have the SSE Music halftime show coming up. So we got a timeout. Timeout called.
The Rangers, I believe.
Yep. Well, next week, folks, we've got 2 more great games. Game 1 will be West Salem at Logan, and then Game 2 will be Holman at Aquinas. So a couple of good games coming up next week. I hope you'll stay with us, get a chance to watch those. And then, of course, tomorrow, 1 o'clock, right here, Saturday, 1 o'clock, UWL opens their season, coming in here undefeated. They'll take on Dickinson State. That's not going to be an easy team, is it?
I had a chance to visit with Mike Schmidt this morning, and he kind of enlightened me about some of the star power that they have on both sides of the ball. So you're exactly right. It's going to be a challenging matchup. I think they come with a better pedigree than people think.
Yeah. So
their resume is good. They're an NAIA team, play in the same conference that Viterbo does. And I'm anxious to see. I talked to their coach, by the way, on Wednesday evening. Pleasant man. Talked to him for quite a while. Gave me some kind of insight into what their team's all about.
All right. The Blue Hawks, right?
Yeah.
The Blue Hawks. Dickinson State Blue Hawks.
And, of course, next year we go to Dickinson State.
Yeah, well, I talked to their AD, and I said, well, I'm looking forward to coming out and visiting you next year. So 1st and 10 now for the Raiders. Here we go. Snap to Davis. Davis looking downfield. He's going to pass, trying to find a guy open, and he does.
Boy,
it picks up. That's Fleming, I believe.
Rick, plenty of time again. I like Peter Fleming out of the backfield. We've talked about his ability. 6 catches, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns. But again, that offensive line.
Really?
Morris, Jackson Service, Ethan Hunt, Connor Iverson, Andy Winkers. Nice job.
Look at the time they're giving Davis down there. We had to run a clock on it, see how long how much time he gets in the backfield. Second down.
The level of comfort brings a lot of positive results.
2nd and 2. Davis has to scramble some. He's got to get away from him. He's got a man. Oh, he throws it intended for Jordan Davis, but didn't quite get it to him there, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Again, Harper Jankowski has really come alive as that defensive end for the Rangers, number 74. Again, he chased him down, but Davis is pretty elusive.
3rd down and 2.
See if they go to the running game here on short yardage.
There's the snap. Fakes the handoff, but he'll pitch it to Cross, and we've got flags.
Boy, that didn't look good from the beginning at all.
Nope.
Harsey right there, and so was Damon Butler, as if they almost...
And a penalty against the Raiders.
...anticipated that call. It took too long to develop. The Rangers, with their leverage, with their contain, with their speed on the edge, did a nice job. I think I may decline this. I think they will.
Brings up 4th down, doesn't it?
And they do decline.
Yeah, they do. But I would think the Raiders would go for it. They're in 4-down territory.
I think the Red Raiders are confident that they can get it. See what the Rangers, how they answer.
4th and 3. Here's Davis out of the gun. Tries to draw him off sides. I think 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Dual backs. There's the snap.
Oh,
and
what
we got another
flag
flag.
now? Jeez.
Somebody's off sides.
Another
and it's against Central
penalty.
Again.
I didn't see it. I don't know. Tony Service is thinking, what is that now? I agree with penalties that are justifiable, and maybe that is.
Well, now it's 4th and 8, 8.5. It looks like they're still going to try for it, though.
It changes your play call.
I bet it does. Davis again, dual backs. Same receivers. They'll fade back, looking for someone to throw to. All the way to the end zone for Jamar Davis, and no chance.
Oh, good coverage.
Well, he really didn't even have, he wasn't even close to it when it hit the turf.
Malik Brown with good coverage. I'm not sure why you would go for the home run when you're just trying to get a 1st down. Read your progressions.
Yeah.
And look at your receivers should be running routes at the 1st down marker.
Yeah.
Not all of them, of course, but.
Well, Jamar Davis was out there at the 1st down marker. He turned and was open for a moment, but then he quickly defender quickly moved on him, but Davis wasn't even looking that way. Johnny was looking downfield into the end zone. So
that's a big stop for the Rangers.
So the Rangers get it now with 7:52 left in the half. 8-3 our score. Red Raiders in the lead, and here comes Logan. Maven's going to try and run with it himself. He doesn't get. Well, he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it.
Mad at himself. Tried to get to the edge and could not do it. Faked the jet sweep, and of course, who does he run into? Zach Fellens, number 22.
Kaboom! Huh?
That's kind of what it was too. Going to send our thoughts to the Peterson family, too. Tim Peterson passed away. Played on this field for many years for the Aquinas Blue Golds. And Calvin Maven, his nephew.
2nd down and 10. Maven going to keep it. Not going to get too far, though. He's hit almost right away by Zach Fellens.
I like the call, but, again, unable to escape number 22. I know at the end of the game you always say, Terry, who's the player of the game? Well, if this was the end of the game on defense, I would have to say Zach Fellens, right?
Right. We'll see if you still feel that way once we get to the end of the game, right?
Yeah, exactly.
3rd down and 8.
We have a long ways to go.
We do. Logan Rangers with the ball. Maven out of the gun, takes the snap. He's going to run it. Nope, there's the pass. Intended, I think, for Brown, but not. Well, they're saying it was intended for Parcher. It looked like Brown was closer to it than Parcher was.
I think so too. I think he split the difference between the two, and really it was an uncatchable pass.
It really was. So they're gonna kick it this. I don't know. Are they gonna kick it this time?
I would. Oh, absolutely.
I would think so. Yeah. Yes, they are.
With a kicker like Tyler Harris.
Yeah.
Who's, by the way, 12 for 12 in PATs.
Averaging 36 yards per punt.
13 for 13 in PATs, I should say.
Here's the kick, and nice. Down to the 20-yard line, taken fair catch by Jamar Davis at about the 22.
Talked to Tyler Harris the other day. He says he practices once a week for the football team on Wednesdays. The other days he either plays soccer or practices soccer. Did you know that?
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
So he's always using his feet, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And but by the way, he's an AP student, so he uses from the neck up. He's pretty sharp too.
Well, here go the Raiders now. 1st and 10.
They like that 4-by-1, don't they?
They sure do. Starting on the 22-yard line, their own 22. Spread the offense out. Davis.
Rangers in a cover 2.
There's the snap. Davis going to run with it. Goes up the left side and picks up about 5 yards, maybe 6.
He likes that play. He's had a lot of success, and you and I have
Well,
talked about it.
He's the number 2 rusher for the Raiders, I believe.
Yeah, David Krause, number 29, makes the tackle.
Averaging 91 yards a game, so
he
likes that.
He does. You let him get to the second level, though, you are in trouble.
Big trouble. 2nd down and 4. Davis takes the snap. This time he rolls out to the right side and quickly gets rid of it. Oh, intended for DeAndre Davis, whose name we haven't called much yet tonight. But right through his fingers.
Damon Butler stunts from the outside and right in Davis's face. Good pressure by Damon Butler.
Third down and 4.
Big 3rd down for the Red Raiders here. We'll see
Absolutely.
Again, now they're trips.
Yep. Keep one guy in the backfield warm. 3rd down. Davis takes the snap. He's rolling out to the right. There's the throw. Now he's got DeAndre Davis. He's hit immediately, but he'll get the 1st down and then some.
DeAndre Davis just found that seam. He found that soft spot and just sat right there waiting for the ball. Ben Fowler on the hit, but not until a Red Raider 1st down.
So that'll move the sticks down to the 46-yard line of the Raiders.
Good receivers find that kind of soft spot, and they just sit there and wait.
Yeah. First and 10. Send Davis in motion.
Whoa.
Yeah, there was some kind of a bad crash in the middle there as Cross and Davis crashed into each other.
I don't think you want to run that play again.
I don't know.
Somebody.
Kind of looked like the Three Stooges out there, didn't they?
Somebody was like, what are you, somebody went the wrong way. It's like, I'm sure Johnny Davis is like, what are you guys doing?
Boom. All three of them smashed into each other there. So they lose a few yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 13. Are they going to try it again? Kind of looks like it. They'll go to Davis, Jamar Davis, on a sweep. And he's got some running room. He'll get the first down. They're going to say he stepped out at about the 42, 43-yard line, but enough to move the sticks.
His speed in the open field is impressive, and he ran right out of the tackle of Ethan Hannawall.
1st and 10.
Ethan Hannawall, a sure tackler, good defensive back. Got to step up, wrap up, and finish.
Davis looking around. Whoa, kind of threw it over Jamar Davis's hands, and you got to throw it pretty high. Jordan Davis, rather. You got to throw it pretty high to throw it over him, don't you?
Yeah, Jordan's like, hey, I'm 6'5". I got a vertical jump, but don't throw it up where a low-flying airplane comes in and lands.
2nd down and 10. 4:37 left, first quarter. Davis takes the snap, looks downfield, out to the flat, finds DeAndre Davis. A little kind of screen out there, didn't get too far, maybe gains about 3 yards.
Yeah, looked one way and threw the other way, and Ben Fowler upset with himself, not able to make the hit. And we are midway we are closing in on the second quarter here, 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes left. 3rd down and 8 for the Raiders now. Trips to the right, single receiver left, single back. Davis takes the snap. He's rolling right. Throws it downfield. Oh, in and out of the hands of DeAndre Davis. Could not hang on to it. That would have been a great catch.
It would have been good coverage by Ben Fowler and by Max Harsey.
4th down and 8.
That was a catchable ball, too.
Oh, no question about it. Bounced in and out of his hands.
Again, Davis scrambling, rolling out, opening up his vision. And Red Raiders set to kick.
Tristan Johnson will do the kicking.
Johnny Davis was kicking, but Tristan Johnson.
41 yards per punt. He's got quite a leg on him there. See how he does this time. Whoa, that's kind of a ground ball, but it'll drive back to the 2-yard line. Nice move by Brown as he avoids the first defender, but he'll only pick up about 5 yards. Takes it at about the 3, moves it out to about the 7.
Dangerous too, Darius Driver down there. Usually you don't want to do that when you're on your 5-yard line.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works. Oftentimes it doesn't. Rangers need to be careful now, Rick, when they're on their own 8-yard line.
3:43 left. Central with 3 timeouts left. Logan with 1.
If the Rangers could go into halftime down 8-3, they would feel pretty good.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Maven out of the gun, sends Brown out to the right side, and we got a flag.
Yeah, you know why?
Well, too many men on the field.
We have a penalty because he was in the huddle. The call is he's in the huddle, and then he leaves the field. That's a penalty.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, again, a penalty that shouldn't occur on the 5th game of the season.
Half the distance. Down to the 4-yard line now.
Both teams kind of shooting themselves in the foot on some pre-snap penalties.
Yeah. You're right. By this time, you would think they'd have worked that out, huh? All right, 1st and 10. Excuse me, 1st and 15. The snap. Maven fading it back, finds a man, and did he catch that?
I think he did. Well done.
He did.
He faked the run and sprinted out and found his receiver, Jericho Parcher, who's having a good first half as a Logan receiver.
Wow, got out from under the shadow of their own goalpost, moved it out to the 20, about the 20-yard line.
I like the call. Again, Ryan Schreiner's first year as offensive coordinator.
1st and 10 now for the Rangers. And we have a timeout. Got an injured player, I think. So while they're taking a timeout, I think we'll get in our timeout. So we'll take a break. It's 8-3, Central in the lead. Back after this.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection. Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
You know that
Sales, service, education. SSE is the music place. That's SSE Music at area schools. SSE is proud to be involved with school concerts and solo and ensemble competitions. A lifetime of playing an instrument begins at SSE Music. Get your child started properly. SSE is your school rental headquarters, making music affordable for your child with a month-to-month rental program. Rent or buy, SSE will work with your child's music instructor to find the perfect instrument. The last 3 letters in lacrosse, SSE.
Welcome back, everybody. Once again, Logan with the ball. They break it open. Here we go. Nice run by Butler out to the 50-yard line.
Is that ever impressive? Wow. And a saving tackle by Trevin Van Egtern, or else the Rangers will score. Damon Butler, not very big, but oh my gosh, 409 yards, 6 TDs, almost had a 7th touchdown. Another Red Raider down on the turf.
Oh, yeah. Is that
that's
Jamar Davis?
No, that's Van Egtern. Nice blocking at the point of attack. Magnuson, Trissoni, Gavrilos, Hart Larson on the right side. Austin Sather replacing Robert Snodgrass. We talked about that at the opening of the broadcast.
At the bottom of the 2nd inning, Milwaukee Brewers 3.
Well, let's see. Oktoberfest races are coming up out at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway. They'll get underway the 4th, let's see, 4, 5, 6, yeah, the 4th of October and run through the 7th. And, of course, we'll have cameras there every single night. And we'll bring, that first night, that Thursday night, of course, will determine the late model champion. And Nick Panitsky and Steve Carlson, are within like 4 points of each other. Now, the same thing happened last year, but he got a rain out on that Thursday night, so Panitsky won. He was ahead by about 3 points. Not the way he wants to win it this year. There's going to be, hopefully, a big race on that Thursday night, Mother Nature permitting, and we're going to crown a champion in the late model division.
Good for you.
Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I haven't been to one. I've mentioned that in person. But
I keep telling you, I can get you in.
I know you can, but it's just that how many interests, hobbies can one person have? I mean, that's the problem.
Yeah, well, you bring your grandkids.
Yeah.
They'd love it.
I'm sure.
Say, Grandpa Terry, that was really nice of you to take us to the races. What fun that was, Anyway, you can watch it on TV Sunday nights at 7 and Thursday nights at 7. This week we're bringing you some classic races from the Oktoberfest. So tune in Sunday night at 7 o'clock. I think we're bringing you Thursday night of 2016. So you'll get to see some classic races from the Oktoberfest. So tune in this week, too.
I know a lot of people talk about those races. Absolutely. And watching our broadcasts.
1st and 10 now for the Rangers. Jericho in motion, Parcher rather, and Maven fades back, tosses it downfield. There's the pickoff. It's picked off by Max Pop.
Yeah, just his 2nd interception.
Yeah.
Rick, he just overthrew Dallas Kapanke.
He did.
Well-designed play. Kapanke running a go route, and Calvin Maven trying to lead him, but led him a little too far.
He did. So with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left, the Raiders will get the ball back down on their own, about 13-yard line, 14-yard line. It was almost like a punt in many ways. but we'll see if the Raiders can add another score here before the half. Here's Davis. He's going to run with it, looks for a hole. He's going to run it right out of bounds, and he'll pick up about 6 yards on the play.
A designed run, a dangerous run with somebody that's a little injured. Good tackle that time by Devin Moran and Ben Fowler, who gets up and a little bit gently. I think he needs to come out.
I see Van Egtern is still in. He was the player down on the field a little bit ago, but must have just been had the wind knocked out of him. Davis now once again out of the gun. 2nd down and about 4. This time they go to cross. And, boy, that was a fight for him, wasn't it?
It was. Do you know, number 84, Will Haith, will not get credited for the tackle, but he's the guy that disrupted the play at the line of scrimmage. And he's filling in for Floyd Thomas.
Uh-huh.
Good job, Will Haith.
3rd and 1. Davis now again hands it off to his back. Keeps fighting, doesn't get it. Do they give it to him? I think he got the first down, Terry.
Boy, what, by 6 inches maybe?
Well, maybe not even by that much.
Again, Will Haith right there.
See where they place it. Yeah, they're saying he got it, so they'll move the sticks. 1st down.
Cody Haith, Will Haith's cousin. Remember him at Logan, I'm sure.
Sure.
Basketball and football, track and field, and a Viterbo athlete.
Fleming and Cross in the backfield. Davis out of the gun, takes the snap. Looking downfield. He's got a man right in the middle there, but he's going to go to Fleming. And it's caught at about the 46-yard line.
Good closing speed by Malik Brown. You cannot expect.
Did you see Jamar Davis or Jordan Davis wide open in the middle too?
I did.
Yeah.
You cannot expect your DBs to cover receivers when Johnny Davis gets that much time.
Oh, no kidding.
You can't expect it. The bubble will burst.
So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. We're 2 minutes away from half. Here's Davis with the snap, looking downfield again. Across the middle, he's got Jamar Davis, and he'll take it down to the 32-yard line.
Jamar Davis on just an under route and a delayed drag across the middle. A good route and a well-timed.
Stops the clock while they move the chains. 1st and 10 again for the Raiders. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Pivotal time here as we close the 1st quarter. The Rangers need a stop.
1:40 left. Davis.
Central with 3 timeouts too.
There's the snap. Oh, this time they come after him. Almost got him too. Oh, that was not a smart pass, but it was almost caught.
Desperation pass.
It definitely was. He just threw that up in the air and hoped somebody would catch it. Not a smart pass.
No, good boy. Intense pressure. Damon Butler, the first guy to meet him.
If anything, he should have thrown it out of bounds.
Throw it out of bounds on the central sideline.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you try to make something that's not there, you get in trouble.
Well,
don't force. Let the game come to you. Don't force.
2nd down, 1:26 left. 2nd and 10. Davis over the middle finds, let's see, Van Egtern that time.
I like those short routes. I like spreading the field. UWL does it so well. And then you send like a big tight end, Cole Speaker, across the middle. You like him as a player?
I do. Short of the 1st down, we're coming down to 1 minute and a timeout called by Central. Yes, Speaker is a lot of fun to watch. I'm really looking forward to opening day tomorrow. We're going to have 5 home games now, Terry. Isn't that great?
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Eagles are going to play every Saturday for, well, at least five weeks here. I think they play this week, and then are they off for a week, and then they come back on Maple Leaf Parade Day.
Well, they have a bye week, and we'll be talking to Mike Schmidt at the Mike Schmidt Football Show on next Monday at 12 noon at the Clary Center. Everyone is invited. Lunch served.
Yeah,
please,
nice lunch.
Please
by the
come.
way.
I know.
Delicious.
And we're going to talk about what do you do on bye week. It'll be one of the questions, and of course, talking about the game on tomorrow. Talking about that. Sure. Hopefully you win, and then kind of get a little bit of a flavor for what to expect in their WIAC home opener against Whitewater in a 4 o'clock game that we'll broadcast.
Right. It was fun meeting Ryan Byrne and at the game. I mean, at the show last Monday.
And Austin Mancuski.
And Austin Mancuski, yep.
Learning that Austin Mancuski's in grad school.
Yeah, that's right.
That was impressive. Not too many players over the years that are on the roster are in grad school.
Yep.
And on his way to perhaps being a physician.
Wow. All right, 1 minute, 9 seconds left. It's third down and, gosh, not even a whole yard, I don't think. Third and short. Davis now out of the gun. Here they go. He's getting pressure, throws into the corner to Jamar, and it's caught.
Actually, a jump.
It's caught. Touchdown.
Johnny Davis to Jordan Davis, and couldn't do much about that.
Davis to Davis, and we've got another 6 points on the board.
I don't think that was the intended featured receiver, but through that it was a go route, not a fade into the corner, and just out jumped Devin Moran.
Down to 1 minute and 2 seconds left now. Here we go. That swinging gate again. That was effective for him last time. They were able to get it into the end zone.
Sometimes teams audibilize and do it on their own, but it appears the coaches are determining this particular.
This time they snap it right to Johnny Davis, and he's going to run it into the end zone or try to, and he gets it in there.
Just determination.
Little spin move as he goes in and falls into the end zone for another 2 points.
Yeah, ran through Ben Fowler, ran through number 29, Trent Wieland, and got the extra point.
And it's 16-3 now, Central in the lead. And it looks like we'll have 1 minute and 2 seconds left for Logan to try to respond. Coming up at halftime tonight, folks, we're going to take a look at the Central Music program as we bring you the SSE Music Halftime Show. We'll have an interview with the band director and find out a little bit about their philosophy at Central when it comes to their music program. So we hope you'll stick around for that. And also the Central Red Raiders Marching Band will be performing. So a lot of halftime activity this week. I love it when the school is back in and the bands are out, and they start so early in the season now that you don't have that at halftime for the first couple of weeks.
For years and years and years, going to UWL games, sitting down below, not in the broadcast booth, and watching the, I think they were called the Screaming Fight
the Marching Chiefs.
Marching Chiefs, I mean.
Yeah, Marching Chiefs.
Marching Chiefs. Forget the director's name, but he was a legend here, passed away. And now, of course, it's the Screaming Eagles, isn't it? Isn't that what you call it?
Yes, that's right, Screaming Eagles.
And they're always just first class.
Absolutely. And here we go, kickoff to the Rangers. Looks like Butler's going to pick it up. Is that Butler? No, it's Brown, excuse me. And Brown brings it up the middle. Nice run back, gets it out to the 35-yard line.
It was a good run back. Well, with a minute to go, what will the Rangers do? Will they let Kelvin Maven throw the ball, or will they use a trick play? Will they throw to a back out of the backfield? We'll see what they do with 56 seconds.
56 seconds, yeah, not a lot of time. My guess, short passes to the sidelines, you think?
I think so. That's my option.
It makes sense. Well, they'll put two receivers out to the left side, dual backs, and there they go to the back, so I was wrong. That's Butler running with the ball, and a nice run. He'll pick up 9 yards on first down, but it doesn't stop the clock.
Well, and with one timeout, but he's their featured guy. He's the guy to go to. We've got a Central Red Raider player down.
So that will stop the clock.
We've had 3 Red Raiders down.
That's DeAndre Davis limping off the field here. Well, you hate to see that. You think maybe he has a stone in his shoe? No, probably not.
Maybe he's got a penny in his shoe.
2nd and 1. Quick screen, quick throw out to Jericho Parcher, and he'll get the first down, so that'll stop the clock while they move the chains. But
Jericho's done
Logan
a nice job, too. And
yeah, he's had a nice day so far.
Yeah, good tackle by number 23, Jacob Service.
Got to get up the line quickly. There's the clock starting again. 32 seconds. Logan with only one timeout. Maven out of the gun. Takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He's going to have to scramble with it. There's the pass. He's got his man, and he falls out of bounds as he catches it. So stops the clock with 18 seconds left.
Good footwork by Maven, and kept his eyes downfield and found a receiver. Patiently found Jericho Parcher.
Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3.
Central certainly playing soft on defense and allowing the short pass, Rick, but making sure nothing goes over the top.
2nd down and 3 now. Ball's on the 44-yard line of the Raiders. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. That's Butler in motion. And Maven's going to keep it, but he goes nowhere, gets tackled at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to have to use their timeout if they're going to try to do something with this, and they will.
Almost looked like somebody was unsure of the play.
Could be.
It didn't look like Damon Butler was just running in motion. I thought maybe he cut to the line of scrimmage too quickly, but official didn't blow it.
Timeout, 11 seconds left in the half. 16-3. Central is in the lead over Logan.
Well, do the Rangers have a 44-yard touchdown in their playbook?
No. Oh, yeah, maybe they do. I don't know. We'll find out here.
Well, typically you want to throw short and let Damon Butler, Malik Brown, Jericho Parcher, maybe even throw to somebody else, Ethan Coleman, Dallas Kapanke, and have them try to run the rest of the way. When you have defensive plays deep and in coverage and in that pass defense prevent, then you throw shorter routes.
3rd down and 11 seconds left. If they do it quickly, they might even get 2 plays in here. If they do it, pass to the out of bounds, someone right out of bounds, but
no timeouts.
No timeouts left, so 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, single back. Central's coaches in the box next to us are yelling, timeout, timeout, timeout.
It was a formation I don't think they were prepared for. That's
Apparently
why
not.
Wanted to make sure that the defense knew what their responsibilities were.
Well, and Central with 2 timeouts uses 1 of them, so they still have 1 left. But
again, the defensive coordinator, Ryan Bott, who played his football for Holman, had an interesting interview with Coach Degatano, Corey Degatano, who's on the sidelines here for the Red Raiders in his 49th year. 1 year away from that golden 50-year milestone of being a coach at the high school football level.
Wow.
And then Mike Anderson, who's on the coaching staff at UWL in his 45th year.
Wow. A couple guys who started coaching when they were 10, huh?
Yeah. That boy. And you talk about icons in coaching.
Yeah. 3rd down. Here we go. 11 seconds left. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Naked backfield. Maven takes the snap. He throws it to Parcher, who gets hit right away.
There's that.
He's going nowhere.
That bubble screen, it didn't work.
I'll say it didn't work.
Good play call, too, but Central playing even better.
Jacob Service on the tackle there, and that brings us to the end of the half.
They were ready for that.
I think they were. They were looking for it. So at halftime, folks, right now, our score is 16-3. The Central Red Raiders are in the lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back with some halftime activities. Stick around.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
Big Boar Barbecue is up and running on the north side of La Crosse. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Yes, the food truck is open at George and Gillette Street to make it easier for you Northsiders to find out why La Crosse County has voted us 4 years in a row as the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem, and now open at George and Gillette Street. A delicious mouthful.
The Castle commitment is making sure you have all the tools you need to find your next home. Our Castle Finder app is the most up-to-date home search app around. Search by neighborhoods, school districts, and more. It's the only real estate app with augmented reality. Point your phone or tablet and see all nearby homes for sale with photos and details right at your fingertips. Make your home search fun and easy. Castle Finder, available on the App Store or
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection. Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
Mix 96, today's best music mix. Good morning. Van McNeil, More Music Morning Show is on the air.
Say, hey now, baby.
Hello, Ryan Seacrest here, Mix 96.
Are you ready for it?
Hey, it's Reed Magnum, Mix 96. Taylor Swift, here we go.
Are you ready for it?
This is Pop Crush Nights. I am Lisa Page. The moment that I've been talking about all week, I'm sure you're so over me mentioning the Chainsmokers, but hi, Alex and Drew are on the line right now.
Mix 96.1.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson. Halftime here as the Central Dance Team just finishes up for us. Coming up coming up next, as a matter of fact, the Central Raiders Marching Band. And before we see them, we're going to find out a little bit about their music program with the SSE Music Halftime Show. We'll be back after. It's halftime and time for the SSE Music Halftime Show. SSE Music, the music place on La Crosse's north side. Remember, last three letters in La Crosse are SSE.
Central High School has a fantastic music program. They, we have choir, orchestra, bands. With choirs, we have many opportunities for show choir as well, in addition to your regular concert choir with Mr. Esser and Ms. Shively, who are fantastic educators. And then we have Mr. Averbeck, who runs the orchestras. We have two different orchestras here. And then with the bands, in the beginning of the year, we're in marching band mode the entire time. And then later on, we split off into wind ensemble and symphonic band. And then in addition to that, we have jazz bands going on, show choir band, and every which way and about it, with bands. We have 142 kids, which is phenomenal. I'm so excited. The marching band right now, we're getting ready for the first game. We have an 80s show coming, so we will get some Under Pressure from Queen, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor, and then Freeze Frame by the Giles Band as well. So that's kind of what we're featuring right now, and we're out there moving, trying to give them an education that includes all facets of music. So with marching band, we're getting them more of that experience with the moving and playing, and also just the integration with athletics. And then when we move out of marching band, we start getting to more of that type of literature and focus on what it feels like to be in a concert ensemble. Technically, we started school about a week and a half ago, but really the marching band actually starts up earlier. We're in mid-August, with drumline camp, and then the week after that we had 5 days of marching band camp with everyone. So we actually get going before the school year is even started, and the students are here and just driving themselves to get what needs to be done. So UWL Band Day is coming up on Saturday. We're super excited. Tammy Fisher is the band director there for the marching band, and we just love that we get this opportunity to participate with the Screaming Eagle Marching Band. Many of things that we'll be doing this year. So as far as marching band, we have our home games, the Maple Leaf Parade. We also are performing at a chili cook-off in October. We have our review concert in mid-October. And then once the bands get going, we have jazz band going on. We're going to festivals at Lawrence University and hopefully Eau Claire later on in the year, as well as our home concerts with the concert band and wind ensembles. We have our concert in December, February, April, and May. So we keep plenty busy with everything music, just to give the students that well-rounded, overarching experience. For me, with my philosophy in music education, it is important for students to receive that well-rounded education. They just need to have those experiences that allow them to express and be open and be successful. So with music, they're able to kind of dig into a different element of their mindset and everything like that. Sometimes be vulnerable, sometimes to just explore what it is to be creative. You know, many times we have that black and white, but my philosophy is that they need to own and, you know, have critical thinking about creativity and the human experience.
Thanks for watching the SSE Music Halftime Show. SSE Music, the last 3 letters in lacrosse are SSE. It's halftime and time.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson. Halftime here. Nice piece there, and an interesting guy to talk to, Jacob Kleinbell, just a dedicated young man teaching at Central High School. Now here's the band, so we're going to spend a little time now as we watch the Central High School Marching Band perform.
The theme for our show tonight is the 80s greatest hits. Our first number tonight comes from across the pond by the famous rock band Queen. Although incredibly active in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, their hit from the 1982 album Hot Space is how we open the show. Please enjoy Under Pressure. Our next greatest hit comes all the way from Massachusetts by the J. Giles Band off their 1981 album, Here's Freeze Frame.
you go, folks. The Central Red Raiders Marching Band. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more before you know it here as we continue at halftime. The Central Red Raiders 16 and Logan Rangers just 3. Back after this.
It's halftime on the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game features the Logan Rangers and the Central Red Raiders. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages. It's half.
From the bluffs to the river, surround yourself with
knowledge,
competition, the arts,
friendships.
Surround yourself with distinction.
Surround yourself with UW Lacrosse.
Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill. See the new look and fun atmosphere. This is the place where people come for a delicious meal and to reconnect with friends. Friday night, try their fish. Saturday night, slow roasted prime rib. Wednesdays, get a basket of wings for just $2. Choose from 13 different sauces. Appetizers like nachos or quesadillas, onion rings, or cheese curds. Breakfast on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 2 p.m. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition for over 75 years. Why not make it yours? Here's Luke Korish for Luke's Auto Repair in Unalaska.
What sets us apart from all the other repair shops is the way we take care of customers and keep their cars safe on the road.
Luke's Auto Repair, a full-service repair shop, complete with a diesel mechanic with over 25 years experience. And Luke's is fast becoming one of the area's largest tire dealers. Tires by Cooper, BF Goodrich, Michelin, Firestone, General, even Goodyear. Trust Luke's to take care of your car.
There's a lot of places people can take their car and spend their money, so you want to make sure you treat them well so they keep coming back.
Luke's Auto Repair on Mason Street in Unalaska.
Hi, Rays fans. I'm Dan Dyker, Billy Doc Niles, Paul Reichert. We bring you the Badger State Clean Water and Air Race Report every Saturday at noon at 1460 WBOG. What a great time of the year it is, Billy.
It is a great time to go racing, and we will bring you interviews from the top drivers across the Midwest.
And also, results.
Yes, Paul Reichert here, and I've got the Burning River Race Report bringing you results from all over the country.
Are we going to buy him some new shoes this year?
Oh, he needs them to get to Big Four.
Going to have to do that. Saturdays at noon, 1460 WBOG.
Mix 96, today's best music mix. Good morning. Van McNeil, More Music Morning Show is on the air.
Say, hey, now, baby.
Hello, Ryan Seacrest here, Mix 96.
Are you ready for it?
Hey, it's Reed Magnum, Mix 96. Taylor Swift, here we go.
Are you ready for it?
This is Pop Crush Nights. I am Lisa Page. The moment that I've been talking about all week, I'm sure you're so over me mentioning the Chainsmokers, but hi. Alex and Drew are on the line right now.
Mix 96.1.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. Just halftime here at UWL. The Central Red Raiders and the Logan Rangers in the battle for the Arc here. Our score at halftime, 16-3. Terry, Logan's down 13 points. How do they get back into this?
Well, first of all, they're not really built to come from behind. They're built to, like they did in the first quarter, chew up a few yards here, 5, 6, move the chains and so on. And they did that extremely well in the first quarter. So if they can resume that, I'm sure that's what the coaches were looking at, the bright spot of the first half. I think the big killer, the deflating killer for the Rangers was with about 3 minutes to go, Johnny Davis scrambling to his right and threw across field 40 yards to his brother Jordan. That was exhilarating for the Red Raiders, deflating for the Rangers. So the Red Raiders will receive the kickoff, and let's see the first few minutes. The first half of the third quarter, I think, will be a deciding factor. If the Red Raiders go down and score right away, it's going to take a Herculean effort by the Rangers to come back in the game.
Right.
But poised for the Rangers, I noticed the coaches were clustered around talking about what to do in the second half. Let's see what kind of adjustments they made. I know Tarek Yagi was down there. He's an assistant coach. Sam Zwig, both of them played here for the UWL Eagles. So let's see what they do. But an excellent second quarter for the Red Raiders. And if they can look at their countdown or check down receivers and pick apart the Logan defense in the third quarter, that will be a deciding factor. And, of course, two of the most electric receivers returning the kickoff, Jamar Davis and DeAndre Davis.
And, you know, DeAndre went out limping during that first half, and good to see he's back in.
And
so he only just had a pebble in his shoe.
Yeah, and the last time Tyler Harris kicked it into the end zone, this time no.
Big bouncer, though, taken at the 2-yard line by DeAndre Davis. Out to the 10, the 15, cuts up to the 20, 25, now to the 30. On his feet to about the 32-yard line when he's pushed out of bounds.
A nice return.
I'll say.
Nice coverage by the Rangers on the edge, not letting him get to the outside. Good block by tackle by David Krause, number 29.
DeAndre Davis averaging about 18 yards per kickoff return. That time, though, 30 yards on that one. That'll improve his average.
It sure will. And, of course, it was a very that kind of a kickoff, a low one, Rick, that gives him time to look at the field, survey the defense. Usually is a productive way for a receiver.
So here we go, third quarter. First and 10. Davis fades back over the middle. Oh, in and out of his hands it looked like. Intended for Jamar Davis.
That's intended for Jamar Davis.
Looked like that was catchable, but it just kind of went right through his hands.
Max Harsey, a linebacker, coming on very strong too. Good coverage. And you know what he did? He played really good defense, but what does he do when the ball hits the ground? He helps the receiver up. That sends a good message. That's what his dad did, by the way, who played here for the Eagles. Troy Harsey.
Down and 10. Fleming now.
Oh, boy.
He got hit. Peter Fleming gets hit in the backfield, taken down for a loss.
Jeez, I guess so. Jeremiah Nagel, he didn't play in the first half. Does his job along with Harper Jankowski.
Brings up third down. Third and about 14.
Red Raiders spreading the field 2 by 1. They haven't really thrown to Peter Fleming out of the backfield yet. I'm curious to see if they do that.
Whoa.
Oh, they tried to set up a middle screen.
Boy, yeah. Jeez. Davis gets chased back and pushed down.
Jeez, that was a very poor way to start the second half.
Well, not for the Logan Rangers.
Yeah. the pass was intended for Stephen Cross, but 3 and out right away, and the Rangers perhaps getting good field position.
Well, fourth down. Let's see what how far they can kick this.
Not what the coaches wanted on the first possession, that's for sure. bad snap, too.
Gets it away. Taken at the 43-yard line. Fair catch. So, yeah, good field position.
Nicely done by Jericho Parcher. Lucky that that was not bounced past Tristan Johnson. It was not a good snap. Well, Rangers.
Here we go, Rangers.
What did you script out to start the third quarter?
We'll find out. 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line. Single receiver out to the right side. Out of the pistol now. Maven takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Butler. Butler going up the right side. Still on his feet, struggling. He'll pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Jeez, he ran through the tackle of number 8, David Hayden, which is hard to do, but who comes up to make the hit? Zach Fellens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly the way the game started, giving the ball to Malik Brown, giving the ball to Parcher, giving the ball to Butler, giving the ball to Kapanke.
2nd down and 5. Single receiver this time. And they go to the back again. Butler, oh, he breaks through. He might have gotten the 1st down. It's going to be close.
Yeah, he doesn't need much of a seam to get through. A.C. Riley coming up with a good tackle, but that was 2 impressive runs for Damon Butler.
They're going to put it just short of the 1st down. It'll be 3 and maybe half a yard. 3rd down. Maven once again out of the gun. Pretty standard formation for them. He'll hand off to Butler, and Butler will get the 1st down.
Nice blocking by that Logan offensive line. Damon Butler, you didn't know this, Rick. Damon Butler's sister now is a outstanding wrestler for the Rangers.
Did not know that.
Not too many females wrestling, and she's one of them.
Wow.
Hart Larson with a good block that time.
So 1st and 10 now. Rangers on the Raiders 45. Whoa, look at him come through quickly. That was A.C. Riley coming through the line quickly. Blew the play, but Maven able to pick it up and run with it. Turns it into an even better play.
I'll be interested to ask the coaches whether that was a designed run by Calvin Maven.
I don't know if he was faking the handoff or if he was really intending to hand it off, but A.C. Riley was in the way, so he had to do something with it.
Only a few people know, and we don't.
That's true.
So anyway, whatever it was, well done by the Rangers.
Well done by Calvin Maven. He had a great run there.
Did he ever?
1st and 10 for the Rangers now. They're down to the Raiders' 22-yard line. Single back this time, and again, they'll go to the back. Tries to make it around the corner. Just barely gets there. That's Max Harsey, I believe.
Max Harsey's worked awful hard in the offseason and showed his ability on that play.
Yeah.
David Hayden, again, upset with himself, but at least prevented the touchdown.
Gain of 5 on that play, 2nd down and 5. Yeah, and this is the way it kind of opened up for the Rangers. They started out the game moving the ball right down the field, just like they're doing now. Again, they go to Max. Harsey with the carry there. He'll pick up maybe 2 yards on the play.
Harsey carrying a couple black jerseys with him. Tackle that time by David Hayden. Yeah, Troy Harsey set all kinds of records here for Roger Herring as the head coach, as a wide receiver. So he's now the assistant superintendent of schools, and Max Harsey following the footsteps of his dad.
3rd down and 3. Single receiver to the left, and they'll go to Butler again. And Butler will get the 1st down. I believe they'll give him forward progress, so I believe he'll get the 1st down.
Butler got an outstanding block, Rick, from number 74, Harper Jankowski.
We have a flag, though.
I think it's on the Red Raiders. Nope. Oh,
Face
it is.
mask, yeah.
It is.
Face mask on the Raiders.
He pointed the wrong way. Well, take the penalty, obviously. Just march it off. You don't need to have a dialogue. It's you march it off and.
We'll see if I assume it's an inadvertent. Let's see how much.
It should
they
be
mark
5
off.
yards.
Yeah, 5 yards. Inadvertent face mask. So it'll bring up 1st and goal now for the Rangers. Ball on the 8-yard line. Maven takes the snap. Hands it off, but oh boy, he gets stopped right away.
Oh, he did. Nicely.
Right in there immediately was Tristan Johnson.
Yeah, Tristan Johnson, part of that front line for the Red Raiders. Tristan Johnson, Ben Goodwin, Caden Hansen.
So 2nd and goal, ball on the 10-yard line now.
I know what I would do on this play. I would fake that same play and let Kelvin try to get to the edge on a run, pass, read option. That's what they're doing.
He's going to pass. He's going to keep it and run with it. He's got a blocker into the end zone. Touchdown.
Got a good block right on the edge too.
No flags. It looks good.
By number 36. That time a good block by him to spring number 36, Dallas Kapanke. Just like that.
16-9.
Oh, the Rangers impressive, huh?
Very.
Gavrillo snap and Moran hold, and is he?
Oh, it's good.
And is he?
And it is.
And what it now? Let's see if I got before we go to commercial. I believe Tyler Harris is perfect. 13 for 13 on PATs.
16-10. We'll be back after this.
Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill. See the new look and fun atmosphere. This is the place where people come for a delicious meal and to reconnect with friends. Friday night, try their fish. Saturday night, slow-roasted prime rib. Wednesdays, get a basket of wings for just $2. Choose from 13 different sauces. Appetizers like nachos or quesadillas, onion rings, or cheese curds. Breakfast on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 2 p.m. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition for over 75 years. Why not make it yours?
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department. Delivery and setup. Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection. Come on down and check out Boyers Furniture.
You know that.
We're back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. 7:14 left in the third quarter here. Our score 16-10. Logan with a score just moments ago. Calvin Maven carrying it in for the touchdown. And here we go. Davis and Davis back deep for the Raiders. And that'll be Jamar Davis catching the ball. Takes it out to 25, now the 30. Out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Nice run back.
Trying to get to the edge, but nice defense by Alex Cosby.
Yeah, he had him by the foot, it looked like down there.
I really think this is pivotal. I think this possession.
This is a big one, huh?
I really do. I mean, we're only 7 minutes. We have 7 minutes left in quarter number 3, but the momentum is, in my view, is on the side of the Rangers.
At the moment, you're right, I think. So Davis out of the gun, dual backs. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. He's looking for a receiver. He's going to scramble. He's going to try and run with it, not getting too far. No, not at all.
Yeah, and he scrambled because nobody was open to his left. But so he had no alternative, but Dallas Kapanke, a sure tackle.
Yep.
That's not easy to do with the speed and the footwork of Davis.
Loss of 5 on the play, 2nd down and 15.
And Kapanke doing his job, Rick, because he stayed home.
So this time, 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Dual backs. Davis takes the snap. Over the middle, he finds Jamar Davis. Davis will stumble down. I think he gets the first down. Let's see where they place it. It's going to be close.
Just that underneath route.
No, they're saying he got it. First down.
Send your wideouts deep and throw to your under receiver. And that's what the Red Raiders need to do more of.
1st and 10 for the Raiders. Still on their own 44-yard line. Davis takes the snap. This time he's going to run behind his blockers. He gets out to the 50, and they'll put it down at about the 49-yard line.
Nothing difficult about that play. Ethan Hanawa with a nice tackle, but that was a designed run from the beginning.
3 blockers to get behind.
Yeah, kind
Open up a line for him.
Kind of a convoy.
Yep. You remember that song, the convoy song?
Of course.
Yeah. Like, we got us a convoy. All right, 5:44 left, third quarter, 2nd and 10.
Country western little song, huh?
Yeah, it goes back a ways. Davis turns around, hands it to Fleming. Fleming will work his way up, but he only going to get about 3 yards.
Yeah, that didn't go very well. That was something was what happened in that play. Nice Ben Fowler, just the mesh wasn't there. Shoulders.
I don't think it developed the way they thought it would.
No,
they had a little hesitation in there, but I think that the blocker wasn't where they thought he should be.
Absolutely not, and.
But it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, not well executed, but the result is there.
Yep.
These officials, by the way, tonight have done a nice job.
Davis now out of the gun again. Takes the snap. The handoff to Cross. Stephen Cross breaks through. Another great run by Cross. Picks up 20 yards.
He is
and they'll move it to the 25-yard line.
He is so dangerous, Rick, when he gets to the second level. That time, Will Haith on the tackle. The Red Raider offensive line, Hunt, Service, Morris, Iverson, and Winkers in this possession, doing well.
1st and 10, ball on the 25. Fakes the handoff. Davis avoids the tackle and picks up about 9 yards.
Just the failure of Alex Cosby to break down and wrap up and keep balance.
He came charging through there, didn't he?
He did a nice job, but you got to finish. You got to be balanced. Again, Davis calling his own number.
2nd down and 2. Handoff is to Fleming, and he's not going to get too far. Maybe a yard on that play.
A challenging yard to Will Haith right there and doing a nice job. A little cleanup action by Jeremiah Nagel.
Third and 2.
Big play here.
Yeah, 16-10, Central over Logan. 3rd down. Handoff is to Cross, and he'll carry a couple of Logan Rangers over the line and get the first down.
Teachable moment right there by keeping your legs going. That's what did it, along with a good block by Andy Winkers, number 75. Pivotal first down.
1st and 10 again, the ball on the 13-yard line.
Can get a first down, too.
Yep. Here's Davis. They're coming after him. Good blocking. Into the corner he goes. Jamar Davis goes up. Nope, doesn't catch it. We got a flag, though.
I think.
Pass interference?
I don't know. It appears that's what the call was on Malik Brown. I think that could have went either way, but
well, I kind of think he ran into him, but it still comes out as pass interference, regardless of how you look at it.
Yeah, those are always hard calls to make as a back judge.
So what do they, half the distance, or do they count out?
Should be half.
Half the distance.
Well,
into first down.
You don't need dialogue with a captain on that. You just simply march it off. It's not something where you ask them if they want to decline it. I mean, jeepers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Seems like a pretty easy. Why would they turn it down?
There is no declining it.
Oh, you can't decline it.
You just say to him, you say to your captain, you want that, don't you, obviously? Well, of course.
Yeah. Why would he turn it down, right? First and goal. Ball on the 7.
That pass could have been.
It looks like the 6.
That pass could have been intercepted too.
Yeah, it could have been. You're right.
Which would have been catastrophic for the Red Raiders. He wasn't really open on that fade route.
Now there's some discussion among the officials here.
Maybe where the ball is supposed to be placed. I mean, come on, guys.
It's pointing over to the sideline.
He's asking him, like, is that the sideline over there? And the wing guy says, yeah, that's that white line. That's the sideline.
Okay,
that's just a joke.
Okay. First down and goal. Davis now hands it off. Oh, he gets wrapped up quickly.
Boy, very nice pressure.
Stephen Cross going nowhere that time.
My gosh, Max, check that, number 16, Jeremiah Nagel.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Again, who did not play a down in the first half for some reason.
So second down and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line now. Let's see what they do this time. 3 minutes left, third quarter. Again, they'll hand it off to Cross, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Didn't think they'd go with a run again, did you?
No, I didn't.
But showed his ability to get to the end zone. Ran over the tackle of number 21, Damon Butler. That's not easy to do.
Fooled us, didn't they?
Well, I think you agreed that possession needed to result in some points for the Red Raiders.
Absolutely. Like you said, that's a very important possession for them. Let's see what they do this time now. They're going to, again, try for 2 points. They'll swing the gate. Alex Riley in the backfield there. AC Riley.
See,
throw it to him.
That's what we used to do all the time.
And there it is, into the end zone for 2.
That's just called a shovel. Shovel it to the guy behind the convoy. And
got a flag against Central, though.
Somebody moved. Oh, that's what it was. Holding.
So maybe we put that up there a little too soon.
Okay, well, let's not have a 10-minute conversation with the captain, because obviously
they're going to take it.
Just take it. Come on. So, do you want points on the board there, or would you want to take the penalty?
Yeah, which would you prefer to do? Points on the board? Okay, we could do that.
By the way, I'm just being sarcastic.
I know you are.
In a way.
Oh, they're marching it back.
In a way, I am.
Yes, in a way. So now
you're not going to swing the gate.
They're going to take it back 10 yards, aren't they?
Now you're not going to swing the gate.
Swing the gate this time, no.
Well, if you're Logan, you have Tyler Harris kick the PAT, but the Red Raiders are going with their trips.
Yeah, they'll go trips to the left side, single to the right.
And a stunt.
And here comes the house there. There's the throw into the corner. No.
And it was not pass interference, the Central Red Raiders were thinking, but good defense by the Rangers, denying the PAT.
They did. So 22-10 our score. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left, third quarter.
Can the Rangers again answer the call?
That's a good question. Can the Raiders defense rise to the occasion and stop them?
Right. I don't know. They didn't last time.
We're going to find out very shortly.
One thing we know.
What do we know?
One thing we know about the press box, the air conditioning works.
Yeah. Well, the window's open, It's cooling down out there. I'm telling you, it's cooling down out there. And another thing we know that folks can order a copy of tonight's game simply by going to our website, kqegtv.com, and there'll be information there on how you can contact us and order a copy of tonight's game. How about that?
Yeah, that's I know.
Forever they'll be able to hear some of those sarcastic remarks.
It's just in fun. It's just kind of adding.
Those fun, sarcastic remarks, they'll get to hear those for as long as they live.
Adding a little variety to the broadcast.
There you go. So, Van Egtern kicking off for the Raiders. There it is. And Butler. No, excuse me, that's not Butler. That's Jeremiah Nagel.
And Nagel lost his balance a little bit, and 6 Red Raiders right there, led by number 12, Andrew Teff.
So Logan's going to get it on about the 32 or 26, 27 yard line.
Poise and patience, 2 words again for the Rangers.
Just like last time, they worked it down the field and they were able to score.
Just one little chunk at a time. Hoping to spring Butler, spring Kapanke, spring Malik Brown.
1st and 10. Come the Raiders. Oh, the handoff is to Butler. Butler crashes through the line. We've got a flag on the play.
You know, for the Rangers, that's just depressing, and that's
block,
disturbing, and that's deflating because we have the penalty is on the Rangers. I didn't see it, so I can't make a determination. But a great opening play.
Yeah.
For naught. Changes the play selection, perhaps. Jeremiah Nagel comes in.
Referee talking to felons down there.
Jeez, what's the...
Just telling him his options, you know.
It's just, no, that's not the case.
They're going to decline it.
What? Well, there was 2 penalties. One holding.
One offset the other?
No.
Oh, no,
one holding and one whatever.
So they're going to take one of the 2.
Yeah.
And march it back. So we're actually back at the 22-yard line now. It'll be 1st and about 15.
Can't play from behind the chains when you're behind on the scoreboard.
Yeah. So here we go. Logan once again.
There's the jet sweep with Nagel.
Yep.
Ooh, Nagel.
Jeremiah Nagel doesn't get too far that time.
No, not at all. Trying to get some help to the outside, but David Hayden there too, slowing him down.
Short gain on the play.
Malachi Potts getting some playing time in that defensive line. You know how I can tell that? He's got a clean jersey.
There you go. 2nd down and 13.
Number 55, Malachi.
There's the handoff to Butler again. Butler will take it up the middle, and he'll pick up about 6 yards.
Trying to spring through that seam, A.C. Riley, one of the defenders, along with Malachi Potts. He just gets in the game. He gets involved in a tackle.
Well, he was in the first half, too. He got injured, remember, and they helped him off the field and sat him out for a little bit. Good to see he's back in there
but
again.
I'm saying in this possession right away.
Sure.
Tristan Johnson in.
3rd down and 8.
And Zeke Smith gets a little break.
Snap to Maven. He'll hand it off. Oh, a little double reverse there. And Brown will take it around the left side, right side, and he'll pick up a couple of yards.
A little bit of trickery.
Good reverse kind of going there.
Good call, but well defended by the Red Raiders.
I was hoping for a double reverse.
Yeah.
Those always look good.
Not being fooled.
No.
Red Raiders staying home against that reverse.
Darius Driver, the player there. I think they called a timeout because of a player injury, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looked like a
timeout.
Darius Driver, the 6'4" junior, is a big kid.
Yeah, walking off with his helmet off. I think he was a little slow getting up, and they quickly called.
Even though you're
timeout.
not perhaps injured severely, if once the trainer goes out, you come out. My coach used to tell us, if you're hurt, stay down. Stay down. Don't try to get up. But if you're not hurt, get up and get back ready to go.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
You know, I think one of the reasons is he didn't want to run all the way out there. And then when he got out there, you all of a sudden got up.
Yeah. 4th down for the Logan Rangers now.
Of course, in those days, the coach would come out. Now the trainers come out.
Yeah.
Rangers, are they deliberating like, should we go for it, should we not? It's like, I don't think
I
so.
don't know. They're just taking all the time they can. 22-10, our score. Central in the lead, and the Rangers have to decide. Do they kick?
Oh, they're going
gonna,
for it. I don't know. Unless they go rugby or something here. They're going for it. That's not.
I think you're right.
That's a challenging. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to call him for it.
And that's what it was. Why? Is that a first down?
I think it will be.
It'll be close.
I think they mark off 5. It's going to be first down.
It's a hard count by. Yes, it is.
Yep, that's going to be a first down.
Well, so that's the strategy.
There it was. Yeah, okay.
They're not going for it. They're just going to go hard count.
Go hard count and pull them off. Get that 5 yards.
Well done, Rangers.
That's a big break for the Rangers, I'll tell you.
Man, I
big
guess
break.
Giving up the ball would have been challenging.
1st and 10 for the Rangers. There's the snap. They'll hand it off to Brown. He's going to come around this side. And he'll get tackled there by, actually, that's Darius Driver.
Yeah, Darius Driver again staying home. Central, at least throughout most of this game, have been tough on the edge. Their speed, their leverage, their angles, their quickness. Been impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Clock running down here. Down to 26 seconds left. 3rd quarter. So hand it off.
Fake the sweep and go inside. Trying to pop something with Max Harsey.
They get the first down? No, not quite. Just shy, about a yard. 3rd and 1.
What's your call now?
The call
Rick
is
Wilson?
the clock has run out. So our score at the end of 3 is 22-10. Central in the lead. We'll be back.
From the bluffs to the river, surround yourself with
knowledge,
competition, the arts,
friendships.
Surround yourself with distinction.
Surround yourself with UW Lacrosse.
Sales, service, education. SSE is the music place. That's SSE Music at area schools. SSE is proud to be involved with school concerts and solo and ensemble competitions. A lifetime of playing an instrument begins at SSE Music. Get your child started properly. SSE is your school rental headquarters, making music affordable for your child with a month-to-month rental program. Rent or buy, SSE will work with your child's music instructor to find the perfect instrument. The last 3 letters in lacrosse, SSE.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. 4th quarter just about to get underway here. Our score 22-10. Logan with the ball, and it's 3rd and about 1. Central needs to stop him. Logan needs to get the first down.
I think 4 down territory, despite being in their own side of the 50.
Well, they've been pretty confident about that in other situations. There's the pass downfield, way short.
Yeah, trying to fool the Red Raiders.
Intended for Jericho Parcher.
Yeah, trying to hit Jericho Parcher on just a goal pattern down the sideline, but well defended by Felons. You go for it now, I think, don't you? Just.
Well, it's 4th and a yard. I think you either hand it to Butler, who's been doing it all night, or Maven just carries it across himself. Let's see if they agree. Maven will push it. Yep, and he's got it. First down.
Got it easily, actually.
Yep.
Behind Gavrilos, Larson, Magnuson, Trisoni, and Sather.
So Logan keeps the drive alive. They'll move the ball down to the 50. It's right on midfield, 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rangers.
Teff in and Hayden back in.
Maven looking a little tentative there. He takes the ball, hands it to Butler. Butler will stay on his feet, pick up maybe 2 yards, almost 3.
Butler not tentative. Maven may have been, but Butler there's not a tentative bone in his body once he gets the ball.
It kind of looked like he wasn't quite sure where it should go.
Yeah, Felons in service combined for the hit.
Second down and about 8. Come the Rangers. Maven with a single back this time. Butler in the backfield. Handoff is to Butler. Oh, he's hit right away, right at the line of scrimmage.
Ran into a brick wall right there, and the brick wall was in the form of Andrew Teff. Jeez.
And A.C. Riley.
I don't think Damon Butler liked that play.
Yeah, third down and 8.
That's not the way it's designed to go.
That isn't how it's supposed to work, huh?
No, it's like, come on. Did you guys block for me that time? Because it couldn't have been me. Just let me get to the second level and I'll do the rest.
All right, this time they got a different formation for Logan with trips out to the right.
Oh.
And we got a flag.
That's going to be on the Rangers, and they were just trying to run that back out of the backfield and get him down the sideline, but it's going to be a motion penalty.
Oh, you're right. So back it up 5. It'll be third and about 12 then.
Rangers, Rick, cannot afford to give the ball back to. We got a lot of time to give the ball back to Central. We got a lot of time, but still. And they've done a nice job of shortening the possessions for the Red Raiders.
Third down. And Maven fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws deep. Got a man, he's caught it.
I think it should be good. Yeah,
it is. It's good.
It was.
He was in bounds, definitely.
And that was
all the way down to the 17-yard line.
You know
that
what?
Was Jericho.
It was. And Jericho was really he only featured receiver. He wasn't even looking at anyone else. It was Parcher the whole way, and it was well defended too. But he just timing is what gave him the reception.
Just put it up there, and he went up for it and was able to pull it down. 9:44 left. Logan, 1st and 10 now, 17-yard line. Inside the red zone. Maven will hand it off to Butler. Butler will pick up a yard.
Some difficult yards north and south.
Well, we did hear some scores at halftime today, and that was Holman over Toma, 24-7 at the half. We also heard that West Salem was over Aquinas, 34-6 at the half. So just a couple of MVC scores we picked up at halftime.
I'm interested in that Westby GET matchup too.
Maven's going to run it this time. He's got the option available, but he kind of ran into. It's like he sort of ran into one of his own players there.
Yeah, got a few yards, but it closed driver right there too. Hayden came in late. Flag. It could have been. Oh, no.
Holding against Logan.
Geez, an impressive drive. Stalled at least temporarily here.
Well, that'll march it back now. So they're going to discuss it. They'll march it back 10 yards.
Let's see, what would you like to do here now?
Well, it could be 3rd and 9 or 2nd and 19.
When you're in that field position, you send it back.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You do not decline it. That's not even an option.
Put it back at about the 25-yard line. They can get a first down if they get it to the 7. So second down and
Central
17. Now another whistle.
I think Central calls a timeout because they were worried about 12 men on the field. Ryan Bott, the defensive coordinator, with a late substitution.
See, another thing coming up, I believe on the 28th, the Holman game, and I think it's Holman and Logan play that night. And I think we're doing that game, aren't we?
We are. In fact, I'm doing it, Logan at Holman.
Yeah, and it's a they're doing a Porkzilla feed. So they're having a big fundraiser that night. They want people to come early, enjoy some nice pork sandwiches and such, you know. So maybe we'll have to get there early and maybe, you know, chow down.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Anyway, it's
maybe
a big fundraiser. We thought we'd mention that to folks.
Yeah, well, Holman does a lot of good things, and Lindsay Groning, the former AD, who kind of
she's in Viroqua now.
She's
or
in
DeSoto?
She kind of pioneered that. She always took good care of us.
Oh yeah, she always brought us food at halftime. Yeah.
But it continues to.
We'll have to talk to Joe Barron about that. You know, point that out to him.
Well, they take good care of us everywhere we go, but
That's true.
Holman's very good at that. They always have refreshments in the press box. They have snacks, and but if I don't get there early, because typically I'm a little bit of a later arrival, you can just grab one of those sandwiches for me, can't you?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, yeah. I'll save one for you.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
All right, second down and 17. Logan Rangers back on the field. Maven at the helm. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's rolling out. Got a man after him, though. Oh, we got a flag.
Pass interference do we have?
Is that the call?
I'm not sure.
Felon's not too happy with that one.
I don't know if it was, but, geez, Kelvin Maven, he was about ready to get decapitated by number 25, Darius Driver.
Yeah, they're calling pass interference against the Raiders.
I was kind of watching Kelvin Maven, so
I was too.
It could have been. I think we're gonna take this. I think so. Like, I don't know. What are you gonna do after the game? I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Boy, I don't know. I was just looking at the playback on the internet here, and it was tough to see. It looked to me like he hit him at just the right time, unless the interference was caused prior to the ball getting there. Because our camera caught it just as the ball arrived there.
Well, the Rangers have
that was a big
golden opportunity to get themselves back in this game. Mistakes cannot occur now.
Should that be first down?
No.
No, not on that one. All right, second down then. Big opportunity. And Maven's going to run with it. Raiders are going to try and run him down, and they do.
You know what, Rick? That was not a designed run.
It wasn't?
There was some disruption in the backfield. Somebody didn't go where they were supposed to go. I really do not think that Kelvin wanted to make that carry.
Well, a loss of yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Well, these two plays,
6 maybe.
Yeah, these two plays could very likely determine
the outcome
right here.
Well, we'll see. 3rd down. They can get a first down before the goal line, so handoff is to Butler. Butler runs into a bunch of black jerseys, gains a yard maybe on the play.
Yeah, and that was a nice call, but
4th down.
Nice defense that time. Malachi Potts, first guy there, holding his spot, gap integrity, staying square, staying low. Rangers might want to consider a timeout as they have 3 left here, and this a pivotal play, say the least.
4th down, 7:25 left, 4th quarter.
Trips.
Oh, they're going for the pass, or at least it looks like it. Maven's going to roll out with it. Will he keep it? No, he throws it to the end zone. Loose ball doesn't go.
Yeah, intended. Good defense. Look intended for Parcher, and right there also was number 6, Malik Brown.
So the Raiders will take over on downs. 1st and 10, and you're right, that could very well have been the play that determines the outcome.
Well,
we'll see what the defense can do for the Rangers.
It's not good to predetermine anything and guess
we've
if we have
got
if we have a Ranger down. I think that's Malik
Yeah,
Brown.
it's
But as
down.
we check that out, of course, now certainly the Red Raiders need to make sure they don't have mistakes, penalties, turnovers, lose their patience, and certainly get some first downs.
Yeah. So Logan Ranger down in the end zone. Is that Brown? I think it is.
I believe so.
Malik Brown.
It was a collision there with a couple of Red Raiders.
There was a bunch of them down there, and there was I think 2 or 3 Rangers too. Kind of threw it into a crowd down there, hoping somebody would catch it, but. 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in this one, folks. And it's 22-10, Central over the Rangers. And somewhere there's an arc down there. Someone's going to walk off with it. I don't know where they keep it.
Well, they kept it. It was at Central for the last 12 months.
They don't bring it to the game?
Yes, they do.
They do, so it's somewhere here then, I take it.
Well, it's not up in the press box.
Not in here with us. 1st and 10. I don't know what we're waiting on, but here we go. Davis out of the gun, sends a man in motion. That's Stephen Cross. Over to Cross. Cross.
That's a dangerous play.
No kidding.
Emptied the backfield. Through what was obvious.
Yeah, it was obvious that's where he was going, wasn't it?
Well, and through a kind of almost a backward pass, trying to set up a screen in that field position. That is dangerous.
2nd down.
Highly dangerous. Kind of a peculiar call.
Fleming and Cross in the backfield with Davis. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. The snap to Davis. He'll hand it to Cross. Cross will get across the former. Well, he gets back up to the former line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, nice tackle by Damon Butler and Jeremiah Nagel.
Gain 2 on the play, 3rd and 10.
Jeez, the Red
Could
Raiders.
be a pass play.
The Red Raiders need a timeout. I'm sorry. They need a first down.
Yes. Timeout.
Jeez, Terry, wake up.
Yeah. You've said that to too many grandkids, right?
I know.
Time for a timeout.
I have said that.
3rd and 10. Here's Davis fading back. He's got pressure. He's going to have to, could be in the end zone if he's not careful, and he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, great pressure that time.
Very good pressure. So the Logan defense comes through, and Logan will get the ball back.
Jeez, Harper Jankowski, the best play he's made the entire game, almost with a safety, and Johnny Davis frustrated about that.
Mm-hmm.
The pressure came, and nowhere for him to go.
Clock ticking. And now from under the goalpost, they're going to kick it out of their own end zone. Get it away, and he does. Boy, that was close. Taken at the 38-yard line by Parcher, and he'll take it back to the 25.
Great.
And you talk about great field position. Holy smoke.
David Hayden, a nice open field tackle. Looks like he, I guess not. Thought he was injured a little bit.
Nope,
but
just tying his shoe.
Geez, Rangers got another golden opportunity in front of them.
1st and 10 for the Rangers on the 25 now. And the Central defense back out on the field again.
Still not a real level of urgency yet.
5 minutes left. The snap to Maven. Nice pass to Parcher, and he's got it at about the 8-yard line.
A tight window, and Maven delivers.
Absolutely. Jericho Parcher pulling that one in and hanging on. Down to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal now for the Rangers. Maven to Butler. Butler gets nailed.
Nowhere for Butler to go.
That was quick. Zeke Smith. Zeke Smith is in there quick.
Just beat his block badly and was right there. Ben Goodwin right there too. Wow.
Second down and goal.
Ben Goodwin, 6 foot, 240-pound senior.
On the 10. This time 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Maven fakes the hand, drops the ball. He drops the ball trying to fake the handoff, but I think they recovered.
I think that was
Maven recovered it.
I think that was a read. I think he intended to keep that and try to get to the edge.
Loss of 3.
Jeez, that's not the time, the field position or the time on the clock to make a mistake, Rick.
Yeah. 3rd down and 14 now.
The clock is your enemy at this point.
Maven once again takes the snap, looking to pass. Finds his, doesn't get it to Parcher.
Yeah.
Looking for Parcher on about the 6-yard line, but couldn't get it to him.
Parcher somewhat open, but the ball was, as you said, thrown way behind him.
4th down. So, now what do you do, Terry?
I think, well, first of all, as a coach, I'm not sure what I would call, so I'd probably say timeout so I could think about it. And what do you call?
The clock's not running. So incomplete pass.
I know, but still, this is perhaps the game, right?
Yeah, it could be. 4th down. They're going to go for it. None of this field goal stuff for them.
Yeah,
well,
see?
Wait a minute.
They're not sure.
We're not sure. You know, they're going to need the field goal at some point anyway. So why not go for it now and then go for the touchdown later? Because it'd be 22-13, and you're still down by 8. Even if you got the touchdown, you're down a field goal.
Sound strategy. I think I would seriously consider that when you have the tremendous leg of Tyler Harris.
Yeah.
Almost a sure field goal.
And your defense did a great job holding off the Raiders last time.
Yeah, almost a sure field goal, and then onside kick.
Well, we'll see what they decide to do.
It doesn't appear that that's the strategy, though. Yeah, if they do indeed throw the ball, it's important that Calvin Maven needs to work his progressions and not just focus on Jericho Parcher, who's had a great game, Rick.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that the Red Raider defense is going to be aware of wherever he's at.
Yeah. They'll be keeping an eye on him, won't they?
Which typically gives someone else an opportunity to get open.
Well, here it is, 4th down, waiting on Logan here to see what they're going to do. They don't do something pretty soon, they'll lose another 5 yards.
4th down and goal.
You hear the fans getting into it. Here we go, 4th down, they're going to go for it. Going for it all. Maven fades back, looking for a receiver. Nobody open. They're coming at him fast. There's the throw across the field. It's intercepted. David Hayden with an interception. And he'll run it back to the 23-yard line. And the Central fans are excited about that one.
Highly difficult to stop and throw across your body to the other side of the field. Just didn't have enough on him.
But he was desperate. What else do you do?
Exactly.
There's no running out of bounds with it. There's no throwing it out of bounds. You're done.
Yeah, you can't fault that. No question about it. That's just a difficult situation.
He's just lucky it wasn't a pick six. You know, if he'd have had a blocker, he probably would have been gone.
David Hayden with his 4th interception of the season, leading the Red Raiders. Probably his most important one.
1st and 10 for the Raiders. 3:13 left. Johnny Davis out of the gun, single back. That's Stephen Cross in the backfield. And they'll send Davis in motion. It's a jet sweep. Davis will cut up right away and pick up maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, hard fought 2 yards. Good defense staying home again. Harsey right there.
Don't want to run as much off the clock as they can.
2nd and 9, timeout Logan.
Timeout, Logan. Well, while they take a timeout, we'll do the same thing, folks. 22-10, Central in the lead. Back after this.
Are you looking for a new home? The Castle Realty Coming Soon program allows our buyers to view properties before they hit the market. Thinking about selling? Check out Castle's Buyers Waiting program. We might already have a buyer for your home. Castle Realty is matching buyers and sellers early in the process, saving everybody time and money. Castle Realty is committed to providing an excellent real estate experience. Call Castle Realty and experience the commitment.
Here's Luke Korish for Luke's Auto Repair in Onalaska.
What sets us apart from all the other repair shops is the way we take care of customers and keep their cars safe on the road.
Luke's Auto Repair, a full-service repair shop, complete with a diesel mechanic with over 25 years experience. And Luke's is fast becoming one of the area's largest tire dealers. Tires by Cooper, BF Goodrich, Michelin, Firestone, General, even Goodyear. Trust Luke's to take care of your car.
There's a lot of places people can take their car and spend their money, so you want to make sure you treat them well so they keep coming back.
Luke's Auto Repair on Mason Street in Onalaska.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. 22-10, 3:04 left. Central with the ball. 2nd down and 8. Davis, Jamar Davis in motion. He'll cut up. That's practically the same play, only in the opposite direction.
Yeah, but again, the Rangers did a nice job of preventing the first down. Alex Magnuson.
Logan will call a timeout. They're going to save some clock here.
So what do the Red Raiders do on 3rd down and 8? What do they do? This will be an interesting.
Pass, don't they?
This will be an interesting play, and again, a lot of people probably don't really understand or perhaps realize the importance of an offensive coordinator and knowing down distance and calling the right play. Now that you can call the right play and it breaks down because of players, but still Kevin Colburn, the offensive coordinator, this will be interesting.
Well, you had said in the pregame, and I think you're right, this game is really hinged on the defense.
It has.
Because if the defense can keep stopping the offense and giving the ball back to the offense, then eventually they're going to score. So and here you are right here, very big play for the Logan defense.
I think I would sprint out Johnny Davis and give him the option to throw or run.
Well, they're going to spread the offense for sure. 3 receivers off to the right side, 1 to the left, single back. There goes Davis in motion.
Sprint him out to the left, and they drop him back.
Davis.
They drop him back instead. And he didn't get it.
Nice catch. Jordan Davis catches it.
But he didn't get it.
Just short of the first down. I think they'll probably go for it.
He's a full 2 yards. I wouldn't go for it.
You wouldn't?
Here. No.
Okay.
No. In that field position, absolutely not.
Okay.
4th and 2.
Yeah, you're right. I think they're going to kick.
Tristan Johnson in, and the snaps have not been the best. Let's see what happens here.
2:27 left. Logan with no timeouts now. They've used all their timeouts. Central with 2.
Need to make sure the Gunners don't get down right away, and Central's going to get a penalty here if they don't get that guy off the field. Logan with 12 guys on the field now, I guess. Jeez, what?
There's a flag.
What the?
Flag on the field.
I don't know. You think somebody had too many players?
I think there's uncertainty with the flag is what I think.
It's against Central.
Delay of game against Central.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Tony Service doesn't agree either. I think that's the wrong call. It is. He got off the field in time. They didn't get in the huddle. So
why would you call delay of game?
It isn't. It isn't.
Well, all right. 4th down. They're still going to kick.
4th and 8.
No, anyway, it's still 4th down, but it was not the right call.
There's the snap. Johnson gets it away. Nice kick.
Oh, good hang time.
Brown at about the 42-yard line of the Rangers. He'll call for a fair catch.
That hang time forced a fair catch.
Yep. 22-10, folks. 2 minutes left. Central in the lead.
Well, a few minutes ago I said there wasn't necessarily a sense of urgency. Now there is.
Now there is. Next week, once again, folks, 2 great games. We'll have West Salem at Logan in Game 1, and Game 2 will be Holman at Aquinas. So some more MVC action coming your way next week. Be sure to tune in, either on the web or catch it on the air Saturday night at 6. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Maven out of the gun, fades back, looking downfield. Pressure's on. Chasing him down. There's the throw, and was it picked off?
Caught.
Was it caught?
Maven,
wow.
Great job of scrambling.
Brown caught that. Boy, I thought the coverage was right there.
It was, but the reception was better than the coverage.
Outstanding, no kidding.
And what a great pass.
1st and 10, clock ticking. Minute 45 now. Maven once again looking downfield. There's the throw. That one's going to go out of bounds. Intended for Brown again.
Yeah, good coverage by Quinton Trissoni, the 5'9" senior.
2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Minute 40 left. Here's Brown, Maven once again. Now he'll scramble to the right. Scramble back to the left as the Raiders are chasing him down. There's a flag. We've got probably a illegal block would be my guess.
Okay. Now, if we played that back, that was the call. You were right. However, it was not the right call because just at the last minute, the defender turned his back. Okay? So he turned his back at the very last minute, which is not a block in the back. And that was the call, unfortunately, on number 77, Hart Larson.
Well, they were chasing Maven all over the field.
Well, there's another flag on the other side.
Offsetting penalties, holding both.
Offsetting penalties.
2nd and 10.
So 2nd down and 10. Minute 25 left. And the clock's rolling. Maven out of the gun. Passes down the sideline, no good. We got a flag. They're going to call pass interference against Trissoni.
Yeah.
And we couldn't see it from here.
No. I'm
Very well could have been the case.
I'm not trying to be critical either, by the way, so I want to clarify that. That could have been, but there's a few of them that have been questionable.
Down to a minute 18 seconds left, 22-10. Central in the lead, but Logan on their way. They're going to mark off 10 yards, 15. 15 yards. That'll make it 1st and 10 again. Ball on the 29-yard line of the Raiders.
1st and 10, Logan.
Logan gets up to the line quickly. They have no timeouts left. Out of the gun. Maven takes the snap. Comes a man in quickly, but he gets rid of it. And he's tackled, taken out of bounds, which will stop the clock. That's Max Harsey.
Yeah, he did a good job of throwing to his check down. Harsey out of the backfield. I'm not sure he was a featured receiver, but a lot of pressure again for Maven.
Second down and 7. Second down and 7, it looks like. 1 minute and 11 seconds. Trips out to the right side this time. Single receiver to the left.
Empty backfield.
Oh, and he gets immediately hit by the Raiders and taken down.
Well, that's the issue that you
stopping the clock now.
That's the issue that you face when you empty your backfield.
Yeah. They came after him quick as can be, right through the line.
Some teams have an audible blitz when teams empty the backfield. Make sense?
Makes sense. 43 seconds left. Maven takes the snap. Again, the Raiders are after him. Oh, he slips that tackle, but he gets nailed back at the 34-yard line.
He did a nice job of evading the tackle of Darius Driver.
4th down. This is what it comes down to. 22 seconds left. They better hurry if they're going to get anything in here. 4th down, and Maven takes the snap, looking downfield. There's the throw into the end zone. It's a Hail Mary. Is it caught?
I think so.
It's caught. Brown catches it on the 2-yard line with 6 seconds left.
Jeez.
Now the clock will stop while they move the sticks, but Logan's got to get up to the line quickly.
We got a Central player hurt though. Look at that. You got to stop the clock on that.
I think you're right. Stop play.
What a tremendous play
who is
that
that?
time.
Can you tell?
I think that's David Hayden.
Is that a number 8?
I think he got bruised, bumped in the leg, but maybe a shoe or something. But wow, was that ever a tremendous effort on 4th down, huh?
Really, no kidding. 6 seconds left. Hayden comes off. And now the Rangers will try to push it into the end zone. 5 seconds. Nope, we got a flag.
Oh, gee.
What's the flag for?
I don't know. We got motion by the Rangers. I think they had to have been on the wide receiver who maybe sneezed or something. I don't know.
That's you being sarcastic again,
Yeah,
right?
it
Yeah,
is.
I caught that. Okay.
Well, it was a minor movement. Let's put it that way.
All right, 1st and goal. They go to the end zone again. Parcher this time. They leap up and they're out the back of the end zone. So that's no good. And the clock runs out, and that's the final, folks. Our final score, 22-10. The Central Red Raiders win it, and they'll go home with the Arc of Victory. Wow. What do you think, Terry? Final comments?
I got a few. Can I share them? Number
Please
one,
do.
Is there such a thing as a moral victory?
No.
To some people, there is.
Okay.
I think the Rangers played. I see a lot of silver lining to their loss. So let's start on that side. I think they played extremely well. I really do. Their defense was up to the task. Sure, they gave up 22 points, but a lot of people figured the Red Raiders would score a lot more than that with Johnny Davis back in the saddle again. So I think their defense was solid. I liked their offensive schemes, and Calvin Maven threw well when he had to. Well, Jericho Parcher is my player of the game, by the way, for the Rangers. Do you agree with that?
Okay.
Rangers now, though, 2-3 record, and they have a tough road ahead of them. They host West Salem. They travel to Holman. Those are 2 tough games, and then, of course, end the season with Aquinas and Toma. And so I see a lot of positive things for the Central Red Raiders. A lot of people predicted this when they moved to 4-1. They play Sparta on Alaska Toma and then end up at West Salem. That last game could be the conference championship. So I thought Zach Fellons, coming back off an injury, played extremely well. He would be my player of the game for the Red Raider defense.
Okay.
And
there's the arc. They got the arc down there on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and certainly the Rangers don't want to give that up again. We talked about in the pregame that they have owned that the majority of the past decade or so, but the Red Raiders with a great deal of talent, and it was a hard victory for them, though. I mean, I'm sure the coaches will talk to them about that. That was not easy at all. Could have went either way. I like the fact that the Rangers did not quit, but I like the fact that the Red Raiders were resilient enough to stay in the game even though there was some adversity, and the Logan Rangers had golden opportunities, Rick.
They had the chance to win it, yeah.
Many times they were down in the red zone and just could not convert.
Well, and you got to convert. So did you pick a player of the game for Logan?
Yeah, my player of the game there is, Calvin Maven is on offense. And
absolutely.
And also Jericho Parcher. And for the Red Raiders. I'd say a tremendous interception. David Hayden, I see, came off. That was one of the keys, if not the key to the game, was his interception. Would you agree?
Let's hope he's okay for next week. Huh?
Zach Fellins played well. Their offense as a unit played pretty well, but Logan's defense shut them down in ways that I thought would be difficult.
So, our final score, folks, 22-10 for Terry Erickson. I'm Rick Wilson. Thanks for watching high school football on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.
You've been watching the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Logan Rangers and the Central Red Raiders. The KQEG TV High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. By Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16, West Salem, and at George and Gillette Street on La Crosse's north side. By SSE Music, the music place on the north end of George Street. The last 3 letters in La Crosse are SSE. Luke's Auto Repair on Mason Street in Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. The University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. Surround yourself with distinction. Surround yourself with UWL. Tri-State Business Machines, your #1 choice for office equipment in Onalaska. By Castle Realty. Whether you're buying or selling, see Castle Realty. The Arterial Bar and Grill, a tradition in La Crosse. Why not make it yours? Thanks for watching high school football on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com. You've been watching the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Logan Rangers and the Central Red Raiders. The KQEG TV High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors.